So we get topic we wan share give na today. The title na open-minded. For inside that open-minded, we can still bring out another subject. Abi, if you dey go school that time, go dey see how they talk on a subject. So which we dey call that one now? People when they travel from Libya to Italy. So here now my name now Wisdom, Mr. Wisdom, aka Mr. Oyoyo. So yeah, get my partners when they here before, but sir, please, if you introduce yourself for my people to know your name and the rest, sir.
My good evening, my people. My name now Onwebezi when they Palma de Mallorca.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Onwe. So back to brother. If you tell us your name and
my people, now good evening. My name now Brother Friday. I dey live in Palma de Mallorca.
Thank you, sir. So, sir, your name, sir?
My name is Don Koyo.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Don Koyo. Well, before we continue, I will still tell my people. So now, if you sign up with us to join us to get more information concerning us, we still get a radio online. Just download the app. If you not sabi download them, if you get handset, just your Play Store, right? Clevernat's notebook. You go see the information. Download that. Sign up. Join us. So more continue. So brother, concerning this issue of traveling from Libya to Italy. So what do you get to tell us for this matter, Mr. Onwe?
Thank you very much, my brother moderator. First of all, before I start, I would like to always send my condolence messages to the family when they don't lost their loved ones for inside this issue when they go on for Libya. What thing I want to talk is say for now, Libya na no go area because the killing now every second now not be even minutes. The thing don't dey continuously. So presently now I dey tell my people Libya na no go area. Now that one I get to talk for now.
Thank you, Mr. Onwe. So back to Mr. Don Koyo. So what you get to tell us now concerning this road traveling from Libya to Italy? What you get to just highlight some issue to us?
Well, like my own view as present with situation of what is going on, I've encouraged those our people, our brothers and sisters who see in Nigeria whenever leave home, they stop going to Libya by now because it's bad.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Don Koyo. So back to Mr. Friday. So Mr. Friday, so what you want to tell us now concerning this road traveling from Libya to Italy? Just something short.
My brother, this is a battle that everybody have to join head together to secure, because these are souls that are missing. In fact, I would like to advise our people in Europe to stop calling their loved ones or friends or brothers or sisters to enter route through land, say they want go Libya, because the battle there is only God that can save life. Everybody there, we can see what is going on, the way souls are missing every minute. So it's not every day this time.
Okay.
So I advise everyone to stop calling their brothers to enter route, say they want go Italy or whatever country.
Thank you, Mr. Friday.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really enjoy it. Thank you. So back to stage. So what do they talk to? Because some people they travel from Libya to Italy. Even me myself, they touch me because the matter don't get too much. I said, sir, I hear say when I get information and like the way they are selling our people to slavery, brother Mr. Onwe, is it true? Is it?
Yes, that one be true. Like last week now, they sold so many people into slavery, 400 euro, depending on the size of the person. Now they sell them. They sell them into what they call modern slavery, which is unfair. These one are people when we say think or believe say they won't skate through enter Europe, or knowing what will go happen to them for Libya road, say they won't sell them into slavery. So not true that they sell them, but as at this week now, na kill they kill now. It's not about selling again. This time na kill. then they kill them.
So what I want to ask you, Mr. Onwe, so now that Libya, therefore they kill them or they kind of go somewhere. How, just to explain like the process.
Okay, I will give you one example. If you remember last week when we do this program, I tell you say that they killed them little by little. Say those ones who fall into the hands of pirates, most of them no go house. But this week when we just enter, so when we won't come out, enter another week. Now inside Libya there, they kill them. Say that they set them na bad thing, but this time na instant killing. Both knife, both this barbarian killing. Now they do them now. Roasting. They roast full human being. So the situation is very, very bad. So I don't know what the African leaders they wait. That they see them. So not be hidden thing. So now kill my brother, then they kill them.
Many say back to Mr. Donkoyo, many say this as a they talk now, say that they sell them to slavery, they kill them, use them anyhow. So what you get to talk about this matter now?
Well, it's very bad. The way I get to talk concerning this matter is very bad by selling them, killing them, because they are blacks or what, I don't really understand why are they doing all these kind of things. But it's very bad to kill human beings.
So thank you, Mr. Donkoyo. So what you get to talk now, because as my point of view, I want you to talk now, say now inside that Libya, they kill them. So what you get to talk now concern the president or the people in power for that country, what you get to tell them?
Well, like for me, like Libya don't get president anymore. Since the very day they kill Gaddafi, and Libya is not like that, because I never see country we say they will have rebel, they will have their own president. I never see such of that country. But 23 days that we just need let our leader to interfere, you understand, like a president or UN to rescue these people. Without so, these people will still continue killing them, just killing innocent people.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Donkoyo. You know, even if say Europe can rescue people when they problem now, rescue them come out from the hand of a rebel, not the rebel. They can rescue them come out. You know, say tomorrow people will see enter them. What you get to take this? How? What do you think to stop this road crossing?
Now, first and foremost, we will first try to rescue those ones when they are in danger. Very important. But we through all this information with any of that, as we are aware, a lot of people are still watching us, and a lot of people are follow the news and everything. If anybody see make attempt, see travel, that is your problem. That's your problem. But first and foremost, to rescue the present one that matters.
Matters, of course. So, Mr. Friday. So that the show is still.
Yes.
So what you get to talk now, like this matter just be now, like how to stop this issue now, like even if they rescue them today now, they rescue people when they handle these people, but more people are still coming to cross, even to enter more dangers. So what you get to talk now to stop and secure this journey?
In fact, the so-called Africans, we need to encourage ourselves by telling our people not to enter the route, because we are seeing what is going on to our people, and a lot of our people, they are still preparing to pick the challenge, which is not fair, because life are not safe. And I will as well use this opportunity to beg the Libya president to help save our people, Africa, from this dangerous mood they find themselves.
Thank you, Mr. Friday. So, like, what if Mr. Friday just talking us to help to beg the president of Libya? So, Mr. Onwes, is it to beg Mr. President or to take action so that this issue will stop?
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. The fact we say this one not be issue of begging. This one are action. I don't know what the African unions the president and the so-called African, for me, I know they call them leaders, and they call them rulers, because the rulers, they don't know the value of life of their citizens. How can you say you won't go beg pirates, people when they kill your citizen? It's not possible. So waiting my brother Don Koyo talk and waiting my brother Mr. Friday talk, they say make them go beg. No. Libya get unstable governments. Unstable government that Libya gets. The president, when they recognize, they want part. Why those people when they kill these people, migrants, they another part. So that the part when this migrant, when this rebels, when they kill migrants, that be the issue. The ones where they the part where the president take full, where the government of Libya they take control of, those ones go reach house. I tell you last week, they carry some go house, go back to their country, Nigeria, other parts of the country. But the ones where they part of here, these rebels they no go house, because not them that they kill. So this will not be issue of beg or negotiate. They're not the negotiate this one. Now make African Union enter there with force to rescue these people, because if not, the street of Libya go full of dead bodies. Even you don't even fool them as I follow you.
So as they talk now, for that place, that area where that rebel people dey, the president of Libya, I know the region.
He dey reach there, he dey hear the story.
As the person when get woman feelings, as say in show concern, you know, if he take action like send his own army people, move all this kind of stuff, then they there if na that's the video, send them to just go and break that yoke when they did.
That is what I tell you. Say African leaders, what would they call leaders? When I personally say I no go call them leaders, now rulers, they not get value for human lives. If they get value for human life, that Libyan president when you talk now, he get rights to enter that place, terrorize those same people. But all of the fold hand, they wait for United Nations. United Nations will not just come like that, because anywhere United Nations they go, make I tell you the truth, if benefits not there, they not they go.
Of course. If
benefits not there, if waiting they won't gain not there, they not go send their troops go there. So this is waiting they happen for African soil, and we get African Union when all head of states they there. The thing they pay me, because not be only Nigeria they die, Cameroonians they die, Guineans they die, people from Senegal they die, all parts of Africa they die there. So wetin the African rulers they do when they do meeting, they need to step up, enter that place. This will not be wetin you say you wan beg or we dey beg. No, na force. I dey tell you the truth. Na every seconds they take they die, not be minutes. Calculate seconds, you go know the numbers of people wey go. So that is the situation.
Thank you, Mr. Owens. Thank you. This talk now, they talk when even the third person. The third person where we're doing the CEO people they die like that. So for before we come to these challenges of how they take the kid them and the rest. So what do I want to ask you now? As for example, we are from Nigerians now. We'll just face our Nigerians now. So what do you think to make sure say all this issue not going to happen again? Because there is no way we take block road, say people not go enter. So go say if that one water pass if the water pass my own, pass my own. Make I try my own. And they work out the pass and JJJ. So how we take secure this condition so that you know go they come on like that?
My brother, thank you for that question. The truth is, when we did this side of Europe, we get a lot of role to play. The role what we need to play is we need to tell our people, we need to continue talking to our fathers, our mothers, and our brothers and sisters. No big man pikin go die for this issue. Now those people when they rural areas, what they call villages, for all parts of these countries when they travel, now they go die for this issue.
So as you talk like say rich man pikin no fit die for this journey, what you make you talk about?
Because rich man pikin no go through land say they travel.
Where you go through?
Now air, because they go seek visa for them.
So why you not be say even poor and rich fit seek that visa and get the visa travel?
Because the poor
not for European now, poor man fit seek for visa, rich man fit seek for visa.
good, because na Europe the system dey work for everybody. E get wetin dem dey call first class, second class and third class. So for Africa, we na third class. Na only the rich dey survive am. Na only few people wey, okay, back then when people pass land travel, they were able to scale through that land, enter Europe successfully, then go back to their country, come dey fly by air. How many people you think can afford that visa fee? Na because say dem no fit afford that visa fee, make dem go through land. If dem want 300,000, 400,000, dem believe say dem fit pass through the enter Europe. That is the problem.
You dey assure me say visa fee for Nigeria is very expensive?
My brother, very expensive.
Or the corruptions when they make am expensive?
Na the corruption when they make am expensive, because na our own people na im make these embassies no fit dey function, dey give both the rich and the poor visa. Because if you say you wan go seek for visa, somebody wey dey work there fit tell you say go bring 1 million. Where you put 1 million? So the problem na the corruption for inside our country, na be the problem.
So thank you, Mr. Onwes. Back to Mr. Don Koyolas. As they talk now, only rich people fit get visa, poor people. So when they talk of issue of Libya, see people they pass through Libya, and what they talk about, make people stop because of the dangerous things when they for roads. Concerning Nigeria now, how you think say we will take prevent so that people no go fit enter through Libya again? Because now we just put fence, may not cross again. Not dey possible. Even people go still jump pass am. You understand me? Say if that one fuck up, me no go fuck up. So how would they prevent us so that our people will feel happy? They will feel see the rich enter Europe without all this through Libya, through Morocco.
Well, as always told just now, is that I say no, we beg the government. I never made such of that speak. Say no, beg Libya government or anywhere. You understand? Now Friday you make that speech. Like me, my brother, if he want make this type of thing stop, that is that the Nigerian government have to roll out well and to make sure it produce like work and things. If it is going fine, the country are okay. I don't believe somebody will take their side. Maybe we want to travel, we try to solicit for visa. Do you understand? The government is the cause, is the problem, because we don't have a good government.
Okay, I will still ask you a question like what you're talking. I say for work opportunity. You know, say when we get many graduates today, many they complain for work. We not get work. We not get work. I graduated for 5 years, 20 years. I don't get work. I didn't do kind. So if you person just go school now, does it mean that not only government, if you graduate, not only government fee give you work, you know, fee use like create work for yourself?
And really, government, not the only government can give work, but government had to create work. That is, government had to support. We need government support. Like this place where we did and this Europe where we did. Government already do everything down for every do and down. When you individual can take your own and then pay your tax, things cannot be more difficult for you. But in Nigeria, there's no things like this. Even some of them when get money, they see they fear because of no protection. Even some of them when get money, many no one they fear, they don't want to do a lot of business. You understand? Why is that? Those the politicians, the richest, they are the one that are eating. But those the poor when have money, or they are afraid of death.
Okay, let's come back to like what you the topic when you just bring that come out now concern to establish for Nigeria. I will call them establishment. Okay, if you look at the sense many of for Nigerians, for Nigeria there, their whole pieces, their whole past people when they Europe. Many of them they carry their wealth, their money, they establish company for Europe. When we say even our president Papa Buhari, go call the name, they go treatment for London. When we say we get well-educated people, why do not establish that business, use that money to establish for Nigeria so that we will get more opportunity to work? So what do you get to talk for the matter?
Why many of them don't establish that money for Nigeria? Now the security purpose. The security purpose. Or most of them they are afraid. That is why they don't invest it in Nigeria. First and foremost, Nigeria need good government. I need a security. First and foremost.
If you talk of security now, only Nigeria get bad government. If you talk of all countries, only politicians,
no,
I think I rate them that there are somebody.
No, not the only Nigeria get bad government, but Nigeria government is worsted. It worst more than other government. If you see, like when I visit Morocco once at a time, Morocco, even the government is bad, but the country are okay. Even the government they embezzle money, the citizens they have something. Everywhere is getting better. You understand? But in Nigeria, it's not.
I'll tell you one thing, because our problem in Nigeria, we say we just put every problem for president head. I don't say everybody, president still dey corrupt. I know if we talk, but we dey carry everything put government, governor. You know, say we the country people, we still get fought. We still get our fault still there why our country they go down, because why we not they appreciate what God give us. We not they try to put hands together to make things work out. So what I can ask you now, like we will be Nigerians when they hash now. We not think like as we did for this place now, this company now we talk for television, not because they discover. Now the president or governor of this state of this continent discover.
No.
Why can't we say for our country? Like for European now, some like book a work on they do for you. We not fit for our country.
Okay, I will start from somewhere, from the first question you asked. When you asked Don Koyo, where I will start from is, you see, where we get am wrong for Africa totally is, when somebody goes school finish, everybody they look for white collar job. White collar job is say, I want to work for bank, I want to work for a company, I want to work for one big this thing. When we say everybody will say I know, they don't know say not be everybody when they work for them now go dey successful. One needs to be industrious on his own. Be say when you finish school you're supposed to get what you, but our government not make that provision. 21st century Nigeria never still get stable lights. Now individual want one. If not for say individual they seek borehole for Africa, for Nigeria particularly, no drinking water for that country. All the borehole when government sink, no one dey function. In 21st century, no security, no light. Waiting the Europe, light and security first, social amenities. In the Nigeria, no. You don't ever see American president dey sick, he go travel go France go treat himself, or you see Queen Elizabeth dey sick, he travel go America go treat himself. No, it's not possible, because everything we want to treat himself dey country. Why our leaders not one? Because of selfish interest. The poor they die, the rich they get richer. So my brother, the issue na government.
Mr. West, you know if we put blames, every blame for the government, the president and the president. No, I believe say, for example, like what you talk now, eh? Like what you talk now. So if really we the country people bring us create something, ideas, everything they functions, each state, everything they functions.
Yeah.
You go say and say we go get more opportunity to put down the president. What we say they go to hear our voice. They will not get light. We need light, standby light. I believe say they will invite to all because they know say we the country don't become somebody.
My brother, that question. Let me tell you something. Few months back for Nigeria, before we go back to the Libya issue, because that one be the most important issue. Because if we talk Nigeria issue from now till tomorrow, the same thing remains. Few months back, do you know that one state bought generator and shared out to all police stations for the states? Which signal that thing they give you? Say this country as a whole never ready to produce lights. If they can buy generator, share gift stations for a state. So which thing you talk? You want to say that individual? This one are government. The government of Nigeria are not ready to put this thing down for the people. In the 80s, when they travel through land, they go abroad. No, it's not possible.
So back to thank you, Mr. Onwes. Back to our stage. So Mr. Donkoyo, so what you get now? We'll come back to traveling from Libya to Italy. So to prevent this issue, to avoid people they cross for this road, which you just bring your just idea to make sure say they will stop this road crossing.
Well, like my own idea, as he's saying it, if the country is good, if the country that is something dey, if the country work e dey, and the government produce work for our citizens, I believe that one will still stop am. But with all these kind of things when they happen now, to when they kill our brothers and sisters there, I believe say with all this, it will make many of them to learn, to stop, to not going to by traveling by land again. I believe that.
Thank you, Mr. Donkoyo. So back to Mr. Friday. Mr. Friday, so to stop this issue of traveling by land, how do you think to be possible, like, to just stop on?
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. You know, this first and foremost, we need to discipline ourselves in the way of we the Africans in Europe. I believe by now it could be very hard if there are houses in Africa, in Nigeria, where people doesn't travel or have not traveled to Europe, and we did the same in Europe. Here we are seeing what is going on, the battle, the way our people they are macheting them. So we need to advise our people home, as Onwes have said before. We need to advise our people that if even though say they say they are not seeing it, but we that are seeing it, we need to call them home and tell them they should stop coming. If for example, my brother want to come to Europe and he doesn't have money, if I cannot send him money, I don't believe he can left Nigeria. So that is one side. The other side, the government have to do something serious to make sure say they keep our people calm in Nigeria by way of creating good job and social amenities like good roads, electricity, that can enhance security in our country. And if there are security and little things are going on, farming system, what is leading to this problem of living our country is because of poverty, insufficient feeding. So this is just the little contribution I feel it can be. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Friday. So like what you talk now, see, I believe say the fault of this rate of increased rate of travel from Libya to Europe, I believe it's the fourth. Now we still join people when they Europe still join.
Yes.
Because if we see they let our people when they have say how. May I ask you, Mr. Umwe, so how you check and we when they Europe, what do you get to talk now, like tell our people when they back home concerning this traveling issue or to avoid it, all this kind of stuff?
The fact is, thank you, moderator. The fact is, I will never condemn people traveling to any part of the world. If you want to travel, you can go by air. If you cannot afford by air, you wait till you can get money, sufficient money for you to travel. You cannot compare your life and going through Libya. You dey get me? There is no way. Say you want travel, you pass land. Presently now, in the 80s, in the early 90s, you fit go, you go succeed. But presently now, I will discourage whosoever won't go through land. I am not discouraging you not to travel. Travel by air, fine. But if you cannot travel by air, my brother, wait. Your life dey worse than giving it out cheaply. So going through land, my brother, no. I go advise them, let them stay at home. If you dey drink garri, get believe say tomorrow you go make am. You go make am. But say you won't go past land, my brother, I discourage you. So my advice to them for house, make them not pass land. So now that one I tell them.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Onwe. So, okay, back to Mr. Friday too. For example, now we went to Europe. You go see some people went to Europe for 20 years, 50 years. They not even fit like tile road for their village or make anything. So what do we
you know, the problem is, you know, I could call it maybe the where person never travel go. Now there be abroad, and it dey beneath parable say house where woman not go. Now there something dey. So I believe maybe the first people are coming from abroad. They look nice. They will not have any other thing in mind rather than money is flowing, and the way they are seeing it is not how it's going. So it is a thing that person you never travel to a place, you never come out for Africa. You felt people are making it so easy. Not until you try the race, you see that it's not easy. At the beginning, traveling on land, you see the strategies, the impact, the way people are dying, even through when one cross Libya enter Atlantic Ocean, many so have gone.
So like what did I pick from you now, Mr. Friday? Sorry for cutting it now. So meaning say we, our people, when they travel, for example, when they Europe, now when they already enter Europe, when they go house, not they tell them the truth, even the kind of work when they work for it.
It's almost the same thing. You may tell them, because it dey parable. You say you can force a horse to the river, but you cannot force him to drink. Being as a person, maybe I travel home. People who have seen me far back 10 years, 15 years, they look at the situation I was. Now I now travel down to Nigeria, they see changes in me. There is nothing, if even though say I'm telling them, will say, brother, sit down, you know they see you. You take your body, say Europe, now authentic. I don't know if you understand.
I understand you.
So these are the motivation. And I'm advising our indigenes in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole, may they think of what we are discussing now. It's a real panel to stop all this soul that are lost in. Because we are here discussing, it's not only for ourselves or to see that we can speak English. It's because what we are seeing, that we are affecting from it, is not good. So people, as we are talking, I believe, who don't want to listen to what we are saying, and he find himself in this mission, he should not blame God. At times you cause problem that can lead to untimely death. These are untimely death. Imagine you enter roads, you are traveling to a place, you don't know what is here, and you don't know who are hiding somewhere, and you are in a very far place, no father, no mother. How can you escape it? So that point is a
no-go area.
No-go area.
Thank you, Mr. Friday. Thank you. I really enjoy your word. Viewers, on a good evening. Here we still there for Playwright TV online. So the programs, the title, are the open-minded. So on a feed, when they on a feed share this program, if you share it to your friends through Facebook, YouTube, if you get what is it called, platform over there. So if you share that for Facebook, for anywhere, let people know, hear the information. So you and the work, if you get point of view, our phone number there for screen there, just call us, get us your info, tell us your point of view, and we'll still discuss about it. Now we still we sabi speak English or not sabi speak. We are trying to make sure to unite our people and to bring a point of view to touch and to reach life over there in Africa to avoid this untimely death. So thank you, my viewers. Now here we did for Pamade Mayoka for Playwright TV online. Join us, sign up with us. So back to stage, Mr. Donkoyo. So what you get to talk now concerning we when they Europe, when they see these systems, we will still travel back to our country. We will still tell them the beautiful part of it when they Europe, not the ugly. so that when you tell them the beautiful part, the thing will they give them the morale to take the risk to travel. So what you get to talk, tell the people in the Europe. So if they get harsh, they will tell you instead will talk to reach their family or friends up over there.
Well, like people when they Europe, you understand? Not be everybody when they Europe. They encourage their brother, say make it travel by land. I know many people when they Europe when make. I know many people when they Europe when make their people travel by land. That you understand? They discourage their brothers and sisters. But some of them go by stubbornness. You understand? Some want to make money. Even some of them at times, if even they call you for Nigeria, you said they ask of money, you say you don't have any money. Well, you should complain Europe you not good or Europe gets us. You say, why you not call Nigeria? Make it come to Europe. You understand me? Many of our people from Europe here, they encourage our people should stop coming. You understand? Like my uncle, when they London, he can never encourage you to take that road. He always tell you no. Anything concerned by road, he hate it. You understand? He only if you talk of visa, he's ready to give you here. By the roadside, my uncle not interested of that. But what I say is that our brothers and sisters, this issue don't come like this. This matter don't happen like this. And now Libya they keep people. Libya now they roast them as a chicken, as meat. They toast them. They just toast.
And they make me cry.
You understand? And because of all these issues, with this one and the CNN don't carry this news, Facebook everywhere, even we the Covenant TV, and you will see CTS discussing about it. Yeah. At least lot of people, have you said the population of everybody know about these issues. I don't see any reason for anybody else to move again, to travel by land. Who wanted to travel by land? That is your risk. You understand? But for me, this is a lesson to our people. It's a lesson to our people for those who are preparing to go before. Now they will stop. And those who they Libya, if they got opportunity to run away, now when they go back home, they will not go back anymore. You understand? But what else I want to say really, these issues of concern Libya, the Arab people, this is not a Muslim side. Some of Muslims they are good. It's not everybody bad. The Arab people, they have very wicked hearts. Wicked called wicked. When they believe they are Euro people because they are white, they're white skin. When they see anything black, they hate blacks. You understand? They feel maltreat black. They don't feel maltreat. Even, for example, let me use it like this. Say maybe Spanish people, the Spanish citizens, then they suffer with their condition. Say they pack to Libya. Say they want for Libya enter somewhere, Europe or any other country. For example, they not go fit get right to kill them. They not go fit toast them like that. Because if they do it, the Spanish government can retaliate. You understand me? Like this program, when they try to talk so is that this program, we need a government to rescue these people for this issue. We need a active government when they born and when they active to rescue, to go and fight rebel. With this thing, because like Libya, they don't get governor, they don't get president. Nothing, because it's
they get president.
They don't get because
now stable government they get.
They don't get. If you say they get, country not go divide by two. Rebel get one part. They get one part. That will not happen. You know, for me, not happen. But for what I see is that we need a government. A government can retaliate and it can rescue our people hard for them before they toast all of the feeling like chicken.
That word they touch me. Toast it like say chicken.
You said it just now.
One question again to Mr. Umwe. We went to Europe now. We not feel unite to fight for this issue.
My brother, the thing I don't talk the last time for this program say. The only thing we get to do now keep on talking. We don't get government for Africa. Because if we get government as we dey here they talk, the government they take action. From last week, can't reach this week. at least we for don see the thing wey the government for Africa don do. Even as far as European Union dey cry dey see the situation of the people for Libya, wetin African those court rulers dey do? They fold hand till this rebel kill everybody finish. Libya na part of Africa. Libya dey a part of African Union, and the treaties dey among all countries. As far as you be Africa, you get right to pass any border. Even if they catch you illegally, they're not supposed to kill you. If they go imprison the person, they go imprison the person. If they not to deport the person, which is the right means, they go deport the person, but not to take life away from the person. So African leaders, they sleep. They don't know the right thing to do. They sleep.
So one thing I will tell you, Mr. Onwen, you know, say if you chukuchuku not choke you go feel the pain.
No.
So the president, this one they talk president. So the thing they happen for their family, you know, they affect their family, you know, that affect their even their loved ones. So you know, go touch them. They're not just like they don't show concern because you're not concerned. To me, you're not concerned them because they know they get the pain. What if the president go not concern all those stupid people, unlearned people?
Good. That is why I tell you at the beginning, say no big man pikin go die for this issue. Because no big man pikin go pass land. You know they, go happen. So the people they die for here, so now third class people. The first thing they say the president or the minister, we get embassy for Libya now. What our ambassador they do?
You mean Nigeria get embassy for Libya?
Of course. What our ambassador they do? The few Nigerians when they deport few weeks ago, where the pass come? Now through Libya. So our embassy and our president, they sleep. African president, they sleep. They don't know the right thing to do.
Let's figure something out now. What do you make it like? Let's come to reality. Because you say embassy of Nigeria, the Libya,
why not?
They say they should not people.
Yes.
Even American, they see them for news, they cry. But we get embassy for the
of course.
They don't feel talk put for this matter. So what do you make you think they don't feel talk put for this matter?
Because the first thing they say, they go look and say, you know, say Nigeria still be like some European Union, some European countries. If gay not this something, they not the pull hand. Not be they send they go now, that they go by themselves. So anything they see, may they take them. That is our own mentality. So that is why the thing be like that. Say that big man picking, neither they kill like this. Therefore don't talk good. So this one's now poor people when the government never recognize. So that is why they leave them like that. And remember, I talk for that last program, say most of these people in the rebel hand, they not go house. Now painful thing for me to talk about, but make the families of these people not say no, because no true person when enter abroad, the worst scenario 3 days, they don't call the family say you don't enter abroad. How you go tell me say 1 year you there abroad, you not call your family? 2 years, you not call your family. 3 years, you not call your family. 4 years, 5 years. That's why your family bad. You not call one person for your family. So my brother, people ain't get that belief. Say suspect they abroad, they don't die. So that the situation.
So they try to talk like say if rich man Pekin no fit pass through that process.
Never.
But we are living in life of democracy life, yeah. Everybody get the rights. Even equal rights safe.
Yes.
The normal system of life now.
Now what do you believe?
Equal right. But when can be safe, especially we Africans, rich people go there on top, the poor ones go there they down. They're not going to even get level for anything. Okay, what do I want to try to ask you now? Anybody can fit, I know if you call them now, everybody fit talk point of view. So what thing poor will feed you at least to defend themselves for this situation, because don't have to be careful.
My brother, the way the matter be, the poor cannot defend itself in this situation, because this one dey beyond the poor. Now the government go take action, not be the poor. Wetin the poor gets to do?
If we talk of say government go take
action, you not
action,
be fight this rebel now.
Okay, this government go take action. These people they say government, now them be the rich people and the chukuchuku not chook them. How they will take feed the pain? How much them talk for news to blah 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 blah. Don't not concern them.
No, when we dey talk like this, other people dey talk. Like make I tell you one thing now. You go know this ex-Cameroon footballer Samuel Eto'o. he donate play out give the government say make dem go take pack the Cameroonians when dey Libya. That one to show you the sign say the thing touch the guy. The guy still know say see the kind thing wey dey happen for inside Libya. So why African leaders no wake up? Why so-called our rulers no wake up? If a footballer wey no dey government fit do such thing, you wey you call yourself president, wetin you dey do?
Yeah, you don't feel blame am. What we say? What make us you don't feel blame am? Because say the thing not choke am, the thing not affect him family. You not choke am.
But they affect the citizen.
I believe say what you believe for our leaders. Our leaders they're dead here for we to serve them, not with them to serve us.
That is the simple. Now you dey talk, they come my side.
You know the position. Okay, if they elect you to be president or governor or whatsoever it is,
yes.
Now for you to serve the president,
of course, the people, yes,
and not for the people to serve you.
Of course.
Just tell me of African country now, any man when they position like president, governor, or House of Representatives, when they serve the country.
I speak one English before. I say people they call these so-called people leaders. There is a difference between a leader and a ruler. Africans, since the death of Mandela, I no go use Mandela, make I use place like Nigeria. Nigeria never gets leader. The thing wey we dey get na rulers. They come and go, they be like birds of passage. They don't impact in the life of the people. The only thing they do, they siphon our money, come keep am for abroad. Most of the companies wey we dey work for here, make I tell you one secret today. Most of the companies wey we dey work for here for abroad, na Nigerians get am. Most companies for what we dey call impressor for Europe, na Nigerians get am. But you no go know because e dey under Oyibo. Na our money wey dey thief, they come take dey do all these things.
So you don't know say as you the things dey na this matter dey na say we when be the poor people when they the country and when they suffer this issue, if we continue to dey fold our hand, things go dey rise dey go, the things go dey increase, the thing go dey increase. Go this one go enter collect him own share comot, this one go collect him own share.
So
what do you think na Mr. Donkoyo to fight for this issue at least to stop this kind of situation so that rich and poor go benefit from the pocket of each country?
My brother, wetin I see dey talk, na she dey talk. This problem na only government fit fight am. No individual like me and you cannot fight it. This one na do or die affair, so na rebel issues. You understand?
You get wetin we talk now when we no understand say me and you no fit do am. Only them. One thing, the thing no dey touch them because why? E no dey happen for their family. Their family no dey witness these issues. Okay, so if you know say for Spain now, when the Catalan want divide and issue of that, you know say you go see some of the people will line up, they will riot now to destroy you with the flag, with some letters. They will just carry them for hand. They talk say we need separation. Some go say we don't need the separation. So we Nigerians will not fit demonstrate something like that. At least for our leaders to know say this thing they pay us.
Yeah, I tell you, you know, say the demonstration for Nigeria, my brother, it's like a do affair issues. You understand? After the government, Nigeria don't get government. That's just the point. After if you go demonstrate through there, government was just say shoot aside. You understand? That is Nigeria. But when you are talking of this what you are Spain here. Concern these people wanted to come out from Barcelona. You see, even the European Union, they look how many people either injured, that what they are, or whether anybody died. You understand? When the police try to block the road. But in like our Nigerian government is that they know they after citizens. They only go there for their own benefit. They only go there because of their family. To just say I need power, they only do that on themselves. You understand? They are not for citizens. They are not protecting anybody. They are only protecting themselves. You understand? You see when Buhari enter power, the next 2 minutes start to use our money, they go different country for treatment. You understand? If you person one die, he will run to power to him to go continue running up and down to treat himself. You understand? Nigeria no get government. That is the problem. But only like the situation going on in Libya right now. We need the government anywhere it can come from. We don't even care whether na Nigeria. Anybody wey knows it can rescue us, if na America, if na UN, anybody at all, to come and rescue these our people out for the hand of enemies or this rebel. That's what we need, my brother.
Well, thank you, Mr. John Koyo. I will come back to one thing when Barbara talk concerning this issue of say many of our Africans and then get the companies when they Europe go they work so. So in essence, this thing they happen now. Nobody when they investigate put, nobody when they open their nyash put. Then the issue will still they continue. Anybody will come post tomorrow will still do worst. So we when they Europe now when know about these issues, why we not free investigate, open their nyash so that they will stop all these kind of things.
My brother, the truth is, how many people they don't catch for Nigeria say steal millions? You see anyone for prison? My brother, I'm gonna go back to Libya issue because that issue that it is pathetic. I'll keep on referring to that Libya issue because if you say we'll continue to talk Nigerian issue, Nigerian government do this one, now the same story. The thing when they pain me for hearts, now the souls when rebel they kill for Libya. When African presidents, all of them keep more quiet, nobody they do anything. That is what they boil me for hearts. I don't care what anybody they talk. Now the souls, because not be crime to pass through your country. How many people pass through European countries, come from other European countries, they go places like Canada, they pass through. How many of them you see say they kill? How many people you see say break from all this say Czech Republic come another part from Europe, they kill them. Even if they kill them, you know they see the action when European Union they take against such governments. These are Africans, they treat Africans like this.
So what you make you think, okay, what you get to talk like the way even Europeans say that they power for all the whole world. You understand me? Then they empower. Because you know if you compare European country now to African country. You understand me? So what you get to talk now when we say if anything they happen to Africans, they know they respond the way they're supposed.
Because first of all, they want the Africans to go before they come. If the African leaders not fit tackle the issue, they call for UN or European Union to assist them. They go assist them. But this was they keep quiet.
This one of the issue of assisting again because this one at life they go so. Not the issue of say one repair our light.
No.
Sufficient development.
No.
Not gonna help.
No.
This one an issue of life. Life are going. You can regain your money that
yes.
you lost. But life,
you don't fix.
Life when don't go down.
You don't go.
So and this life not be one, not be two. Thousands of
souls.
Millions they go. So there's so how because they're supposed to respond without even they wait, they fold their hands, say until they go sign check, say that this go get 50% from oil production before they go come. No, I think say all of them get fought.
My brother, what the African Union they do? Where the thing they happen? Not be Africa.
Yeah, of course. I not say the African countries. I not be call the countries, even continents. Then be I will call the village, African village people. So they are still sleeping. So they not go feel leave them because the concerns when they say the president of our countries say they just take and say we not concern them, their family not did, they don't be then send them. So they say will be European countries, when we say the eye don't open, they don't see some things. They're supposed to respond immediately because the life is going.
Do you know that this killing that they go on, if not for European journalists, we for not get all these things.
Okay, like what you talk now, say European
journalists, we for not know what thing they happen.
God bless you. I will take this in another topic. European journalists.
Yes.
One, you know, so our country, when they talk to Nigeria, the people in their position, they embezzle our money anyhow.
Yes.
Even all this, I don't mention their name, when they say the name of God, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. They cross money entire Europe. Even they catch them for airports.
Yes.
They go see dog with Mago, everything go close.
Yes.
What with the journalists from Nigeria, when they action, or group of journalists, when they action, when they know they take rubbish, when they fight for these cases. Because without journalists, case you know if you see information, something like this.
Okay, make I tell you one thing. The truth be say, most journalists for Africa, not all, few, now they write true story. Many
Nigeria go no say not be the
the right story when they favor the government. No.
But for Europe, journalists not they write any information they favor anybody.
No, but for Africa, they write they favor the government.
Why?
Because if you not write favor the government, your license they feel withdraw.
For Europe, they don't write them. They don't fake news don't they boost.
You get out. They feel withdraw your license. That is Africa, because the journalism for Africa are not today free like that. Before you write anything, they will warn you. If you write one article today and the thing attack the government, they feel warn you. Say tomorrow not write such thing. If you continue writing like that, you will get problem.
Just a simple hello, good evening.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Sir, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from London, please. I'm on South Island.
Oh, thank you, sir. Your point of view, sir?
Yeah, I'm very interested in this topic before we start saying.
Oh, thank you, sir.
My little contribution, you see, actually, definitely this issue of Libya, if they don't say it's Africa, personally, I will say the majority of the immigrants is basically Nigerian. Nigeria, particularly, is the whole population in that place. And if you see his point of view, I don't know if because actually Nigeria that's what really about. If the Nigeria or actually the Guinea, they can go on protest in Lagos, because at least the embassy, the Libya has embassy.
God bless you, sir. We have embassy in Libya.
So they can go on protest in that place. At least because if you see actually, I'm following up the view what people are saying, because the leaders, they are not doing anything about
Yes.
Because if you see the British citizens, the British media, I think they can go far to that extent to go and pick up such things. Just imagine, the Nigerian leaders see that they are their brothers, actually their sisters, they are being involved. Actually, you cannot say the equal children will pass through that. It's impossible.
Is it possible?
They can't pass through that.
At all.
So they believe, if you see, it is the next thing that is going through this process. I don't know if there's any way in Nigeria in Abuja can go and try to get the embassy of the Libya, because Libya has embassy in Abuja. This issue is really painful. It's really painful watching this.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, brother.
Sir. Hello.
Hello.
God bless you for calling. What advice do you have for our people back home? What do you want to tell them?
Yeah, that is actually that is my concern and pain, because I don't know if our people will come out as a protest and go straight to Abuja, because there's a Libya embassy in Abuja.
Yes.
Because if you see this issue, everything, if they say Africa, secondly, I think it is Nigeria. One population here is they all of them are Nigeria. Because imagine people say that their family is in abroad, not knowing most of them have lost their life in process of passing through Morocco to Italy. So my advice is the family, because this process of you coming out and this feeling is that if you let people know that most of their family, most of their brothers and their sisters have lost their life in this process. If we should go to embassy and start protesting, because I'm just seeing some protests in Germany and some in Morocco as well now. So if there's any embassy in Abuja that we can raise Abuja, if we can go to the embassy of Libya and start this process, I believe the Nigerian leaders will come to our aid from everywhere to involve in this matter. But if you see, actually they are just holding up their hands, they are not saying anything about it. What of it?
Yeah, we are getting you, sir.
So the African leaders are just holding their hands, they are not saying anything about it. It's really painful seeing our Nigerian people losing their lives, apart from the one that we still have killed. The Libyan citizens just be killed. In UK, there are many Libyans. There are many Libyans in UK.
Thank you very
much. You want to tell me that there's no Libya in Nigeria or there's no Libya in South Africa?
Of course there is.
So, I don't know. So, my advice is that I don't know if there's any way the Nigeria, the foreign leader can go to Abuja and start their protest so that the government and the leader will hear this place. They will hear us. Purposely, we fight this issue because actually the Nigerian the leaders are just sitting down saying that it's really confined them. So So let us we raise up this issue so that they will see that it's painful because the outcome the media and the UK journalists they have started this issue. So they are waiting for UN to come to the matter. But if Nigeria can start protest as well in Abuja here, I believe that they will pick up this issue.
Thank you very much. That is why God bless you for your contribution, sir. That is why those of us in Spain, mostly in Mallorca, that is why we went on Cleveland television and radio to enlighten our people and tell them what is going on. Are you getting me? That is why we went on air on Cleveland television, enlightening our people, telling them the hazard going on in Libya. So the only thing we can do here is to talk and talk and talk till Nigeria government step up to their responsibility.
Yeah. You are fine, bro.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you, bro.
So thank you, sir. Thank you for your point of view, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, bye, sir. So,
like what he said is just exactly what we've been saying and we keep on saying. The Nigerian government are not doing anything.
Yeah, like what you said, the Nigerian government, they are not doing anything. But with the Nigerians, we are not taking action enough.
That's why we are talking. We will talk for the world to hear, and like what this man said, he just got from England. So they are seeing what is going on. They will keep on sharing this word, letting the government of Nigeria know the pains Nigeria are going through. We are not happy seeing our brothers being killed in such a manner.
Like as I'm talking, everyone will interrupt. So now talk with the talk. So like what this guy they talking, I mean say we embassy of our country. Imagine I'm talking, we get embassy for that place. Nigeria get embassy for Libya. They don't fit do anything. What of some Nigerians when they there, when we say they don't they into a problem, they don't they kill them, then they judge for there, they walk. Why they don't fit react, demonstrate to that embassy to let them know so they don't do their real right work. Mr.
For Libya.
Yeah.
Then when if they come and document them, then you say they go right on.
To me saying that everywhere, you know,
I say Libya, I know that.
You don't see what happened.
No, the problem is everywhere.
I don't get government. You know that government. Now the way Libya see Nigeria, now he concern. Now the way Libya see Nigeria.
No, because the way they see Nigeria, the way they see Nigeria government.
No, that's why they see Nigeria. Now Nigeria, they forget now all we, the way they see us. Now in concern.
Thank you for that word.
They see, let me tell you one thing is that many countries they travel there. Then if you see people when they attack, all of
them are blacks.
Not blacks. Okay, they know they attack any other country. Even Morocco, they know if you do Morocco like that, when you call the Morocco then Algeria then even common Niger, they know who do Niger like that. But what did they happen is that now the way they see Nigeria, that is why the other time, for some years ago, Morocco do the same thing. Treat black, do black lot of things. No Nigeria government. If Nigeria government, the Nigeria are corrupt. If any government come out today, you give them 15 naira, go enter and sit down.
God will bless you.
When the country is corrupt.
Even that country, Libya, they talk say our embassy there. People when their embassy there, now we say they don't get talk to talk.
If you surprise,
they go give them 15 naira. All those.
If you surprise the people when they die embassy, even some of them they work with the rebel. Every they work with the rebel. Anytime they wanted to raise that issue, they give them smoking. You enter and sit down. You know that way they see Nigeria. Let's take all this in the
one question now to Mr. Friday. So what you get to talk now for, because we as this man talk now, we get embassy for there and nothing when they happen. They know they do anything, they don't they shake body. If their power not reach out, they don't even fit pass information to Nigerian authority for them to display their power. So what you get to talk?
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. You know, this thing that is happening in Libya, you know, let me know my people, then go back. A day among waiting they happen for Libya today. Where the so-called most of Nigeria men, they get themselves involved in this case. Before this thing can be acted, it is somebody that give a rightful information.
You are right. You are right.
To this.
Just a second. I'm so sorry, sir. I'll come back to your talk. Hello. Good evening. Oh, good evening, sir. Please, your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling one. And please, I'm calling from Spain. I love the topic you have.
Oh, thank you, sir.
So, what happened? The problem is general problem.
Yes,
for
sir.
Africa.
Yes, sir.
Then, dropping to Nigeria is a disaster. Africa has no leader. When I say Africa has no
God
leader,
bless you, sir.
Africa has no patriotic leader. They have no question. So, and we cannot continue that way. A lot of people, the view is not focused on Libya. It's not only in Libya. People have been dying. But now that it is focused on Libya is because there's a slave going on there. And thank God for the Ukrainian journalists that has left the way to know exactly what is happening there. For years, people have been dying on the hard sea, trying to enter Europe, whether by road, whether by sea, or by whatever means. And our people seem not to be the time. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Well, and as I'm talking to you now, there are a lot of people, a lot of young men and women who are leaving Nigeria or leaving Mali or leaving Ghana or leaving whatever part of African country they are. They are living this life, going back on a journey of coming to Europe. That's not this for me. I'm telling you. So, the noise we are looking about these things, no other thing than Arabic going on. But let me tell you, I'm suspecting that it's a conspiracy going on exactly now that we are having this Libyan issue. My spirit is telling me that there is a conspiracy. It could be American-European conspiracy. I'm just thinking. Because for some time now, a lot of people have been entering in Europe by Libya, through Libya. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
They are breaking the barrier of entering Europe through Libya. And it's causing a lot of immigration problems in the European Union.
Yes, sir.
My spirit is telling me that this slave trade that is going on in Libya now might be a conspiracy.
Can I talk to you, sir?
It might be a conspiracy in order to get people away from entering into Libya. Because now that Libya is on fire, now that Libya is very hot, believe me, nobody will like to go to Libya now to board. Nobody will go to Libya now to fight to enter Europe.
God bless you, sir. Can I talk to you?
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, let me just give you a short history of what you are saying now.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago precisely,
Yeah.
the European government, they were accusing the interior minister of Italy.
Yeah.
His name is Marco Mettini.
Yeah.
They said he went to bribe the Libyan Coast Guard
Yeah.
to turn away the boat of migrants coming to Italy.
Yeah.
They were accusing him 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I am taking side with you that there is a conspiracy
Yeah.
going on between the European Union and the Libyan Coast Guard. You are not far from the truth. That is the reason why most of these people are not talking about the killing.
Yeah.
So that is the issue, sir. You are right.
Okay. And another issue, because as long as we are really know that the situation must continue. If Libya closes, another door will open.
Yes.
You understand me? And now that Libya is on fire, now that Libya is very hot, use now will begin to, whether it is Tolerone, whether it is Mali, wherever, because there must always be a way.
Out.
Senegal.
The question we should be asking is, what is that thing that is making young Africans to leave Africans and go to another man's place, whether by crook or by whatever means, not knowing that they will lose their life and they are already losing their lives? That is the problem that we have to attack, that we have to attack. And I am very telling you, if Europe or America, if they actually want to cut this money, if they actually want to cut this nonsense or help me Africans, I'm telling you that the first place they might help us, all these African leaders that are leading people's funds, that are leading the countries blind, the money they are bringing to keep in Europe, let them start from there. Me and you know that the US previously. Anyway, you cannot go to bank to bank up to 3,000 euros without presenting your working permit.
Yes.
Without presenting your bank account.
Yes. You are right. You are right.
But they bring a lot of millions cash and they allow them to keep it, knowing that it is a country's saving fund. So if European Union or America, if they really want to help Africans, let them start from the money European leaders assets of hiding limited funds. They have to start from there. Because with asylum, they are granting to Africans by using the small debts. Let me tell you, it is part of their money they are giving them. They really help. We start from sending back all the money that the African leaders are hiding in Swiss banks, in American banks, in wherever, and stopping new ones from coming. Even if those leaders are going to pay, they can pay, they will put back the stolen funds right inside the economy by thereby there will be indifference, there will be factories. The only thing is that those factories and indifference will be in their name. They will be used to that working. And the enemy are leaving. Thank you, my brother, and I thank you for the big job you're doing.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for point of view, sir.
You said what you heard what he said.
So, you know, still waiting this man talk now. Everybody listening. I just pick 3 point there. So, more trade, for example, now, in talk say the Africans, waiting a pick there, the Africans, we are not reacting enough. We are not demonstrating. Like, okay, the president, let me say they are not functioning now. So, we the Africans, what will they do to make sure say everything go there they work JJ? Because we need to demonstrate.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. You know, we cannot do more than what we are doing now. Because we cannot carry our shoulder or our chest out, because we are not equal to the task.
No. If you say we are not equal to the task, say we no fit carry our chest come out. I will tell you one thing. Wait, I'll tell you one thing. You know, say 200 years to come. Me and you not here again. For this earth, 200 years to come. And many when they die for roads, there many. You understand? So if we say we are not equal to the task, I mean, believe say all those are papa, the leaders when they in power now, they will see they do the thing, and if anything they happen to the country people, they will not show concern because they affect their family.
Moderator, I beg, not they call these people leaders. They are not leaders, they are rulers.
I make I call them, they call.
They not be, you don't need to be leader. Leader, they get the people for heart. The feelings of the people they touch leader, now be leader. When the feeling not touch the leader, you know if you consult the leader, now ruler. He go come, he go go. I say if not for European journalists, people for not know wetin dey happen for inside Libya.
Okay, why we no fit provide the right journalists?
Since African Union, the world don dey cry out for this thing, say see wetin dey happen for Libya. E not supposed to take African Union 1 week to intervene. Let me tell you, the death rates for Libya, dem no dey die by minute o, na seconds dem take dey die. Dem dey kill dem every seconds. Wait, do you need somebody to tell you before you wake up to your responsibility?
Okay, I will talk. Like everybody can talk. Look, like what you dey talk, and I say like more European for the seconds. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Please, can you help us to turn down the volume of your speaker?
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hello.
No, please turn down the volume, sir. Okay, sir. It's okay, sir. Sir, your name and where you calling from, sir?
Okay, my name is Ryan.
Your name? We lost the call. Hello?
Hello?
Your name, sir? Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Larry.
Okay, where are you calling from, sir?
Harry.
I call you Nigeria.
Okay, sir, your point of view, sir?
Okay, thank you for your program. I really enjoy it.
Oh, thank you, sir.
The program I want to talk about is our brother in Libya. Hello?
Hello, sir?
Hello. Our brother in Libya.
Yeah.
So Nigerian people among them, they collect the money.
Yeah.
We are one man this morning for the gold and factory.
Yeah.
The program, the one that they call from the program this morning, tell him brother, let me give them 400,000 for Libya. All these other people, they use Nigeria to collect the money for our people for Nigeria. They give the guy number, he say you got the number, then you got the man, if you got the man will give them the account number.
Okay.
For Nigeria, you got the money, 200,000 naira.
Yeah.
Sorry, because they give the brother.
Yeah.
Sorry, if Nigeria put like they will give money to Nigeria account, they will be done for Libya, they will give these our people.
Yeah.
Even our people, they are among all these Arab people, they work for Libya. They are to be among.
Yeah.
And give them a basic details, you know that they call this money for the family, and put everyone and they call it FLFA.
Yeah.
So when they go back to this, they call it the family. Go come, we will see, they call it, say brother, if they are home with the Libyan people. So they put them forward on the account for Libya, they will just give Arab people. They call it family for Nigeria, they pay it for 400,000 naira. We that is not our time to anywhere, not our time. Now, the young Chinese education, I don't get the country for the 40,000, 40,000, but it's any of them will give it to it.
Yeah.
Then we are whatever you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you for calling. Thank you for point of view, eh?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye. So, what you about the talk now? The talk say, what did happen for Libya? Make more talk concern Nigerians now. Meaning say now, Nigerian people hand they what they caused this issue, yeah?
That one when you talk, this caller na true you talk. Not be today Nigerians don't they do this thing. Even before this killing start for Libya, I don't hear stories. I get friends where don't tell me wetin Nigerians they do to Nigerians for Libya. Immediately that these migrants come enter Libya, Nigerians when they there go tell the rebels, these same rebels, okay, make we use the word say they be pirates, go tell them say these Nigerian people we wan kidnap them. It go be like say they resell them again.
Yeah.
You dey get me? You go take get money. Nigerians don dey work with these people for very long time. So wetin this caller talk na true, e no lie. Nigerians dey work with these people right from time. But for this killing when they go on now, I no believe say Nigerians dey partake. Me even get the belief say those people when they even dey board this, because Nigerians dey people when they board these people they enter that boat. I no go lie to you, Nigerians dey. Me I believe say most of these Nigerians when they do this boarding for Libya, their cup don full. Even these people they still dey kill them join these migrants when e come. So that is why the place scatter. You dey get me? Because how which they know they kill those people when they board, they be like somebody bring
contractors when they
yes. You dey get a person bring goods come, a drop am here. Somebody wan market am dey. You dey get am?
Yeah.
So the hand come dey meet both the marketer and the person wey bring the goods. So that make the place scatter like this, because if hand no dey meet the marketer, e for fit dey protect most people. This killing for not be like this. Na only few killing you for dey see.
No.
But because say the hand dey meet everybody na make e be like this now.
No, not be so.
Na so e be.
Not be so e be. Like that marketer officials or be whatever say those people wey dey support them maybe hand or dey meet. My brother, before I travel by land, you understand? I know wetin be road. when all these things what they talk about, the Nigerian people, they get hand inside. Wetin this scholar talk are truth. They not be say the thing dey affect them. It can never affect them. Other people they behave one kind. When they get trust on you, they get trust on you. They can never betray you. Now only you will betray the Arab. If Allah say yalla, is yalla. If you don't talk and they bring that knife, you go cut am. If they do deal with you, it's doing deal, clear deal. The day you fuck out, now that day they see they do you the thing. You understand me? What thing happen is that before Arab people start to kill Nigeria people, this is an issue of really Nigeria really they aware. Now Nigeria they sell them. Now Nigeria they give them the information.
Of course,
now Nigeria they talk where they dey.
Yes.
Now Nigeria citizens they do all these things. You understand? Tomorrow Arab will come they kill them.
Yes.
When we say we Nigeria, we fellow Nigeria, we sell our brother out to the public. Who come be the public will value you? Nobody can value you. But what they happen is that Nigeria people they are still going no on that thing. They are the people searching for the coded that. They call the coded that.
Yes.
The Nigerian people are searching for it, telling them information say they are there.
Yes.
Those when we move there, they will settle them. When I did Morocco for some years ago, I know what our Nigeria boys they do. They are what our Nigeria boys they do. They will come out, they will say Arabu, they will obey mafia, they will go kidnap blast, carry them come, lock them for a room, they beat them, make them bring money come. I know this is, you understand? Really, before waiting this caller talk, I never, my brain never go there before. As I received that call, now I can't remember the past quickly. Before those people can continue killing people, it's a thing is that the Nigerian people, they are part of it. Even the Nigeria embassy, they can be part of it. Some of them can be eating bribe.
That is why they don't show interest.
That is the point.
You dey get am. Remember the first caller. There is no way big man pikin go die for this thing. E no go happen.
They no go there. Even
go die here.
man pikin dey Libya. He no go
He no go die.
They no go near am. They no go near am.
So that the
But what dey happen is
that
that now we Nigeria, we dey fool ourselves. Even you see now for Spain when we dey, for this Europe when we dey, man use here make example. You see the way we dey chook ourselves, give each other to police. We tell them because of jealousy, our brother dey do market. This one dey do this one. A woman will give his husband to police. Man will give his wife to police. You see this kind of things because of benefit and we dey wicked ourselves. All these things now they go on for Libya because of selfish interest. Because they need money, they will sell their brother out. Even their girl will sell their boyfriend out. The boyfriend will sell their sister out. Now so it be. If you reach Libya, then they use them, they hustle. Boys they hustle. You don't get gay, they hustle with Arab. They pay them. All those type of things. Okay, if you see, if you even my brother when he got one show when I don't want to set it down. For here when the guy they talk of the rebel, the person when they maltreat them, they beat them, they do the everything. That guy na Nigerian guy, not be even not be Arab.
They talk not be
Arab, na Nigerian guy. He beat them, frustrate them, then they put money for account and all. Even some die, kill some of them. Before some of them they have the rescue, they fit come across to Italy. You understand? Nigerians, we do hate ourselves. We don't like ourselves for anything. Even once
we hate ourselves, we don't hate ourselves. But let the government of Africa step into this issue.
That country. Once you get to that country, because
that is the issue.
Because of 2 naira, we just sell our fellow brother at. It's bad. It's bad. Even the government want to, sorry to cut, even the government want to help us. We have to help ourselves first.
Apart from that one, most of these people in Libya now, most of them they pray now to not be to come Europe again, no, to see heads go back to Africa. That is their prayer now. So let the government step in.
The problem is that if the government want to step in, the government have to step in with neutral body. We need neutral body.
Who be the neutral body?
Neutral body that we need. We don't need people from Libya. We don't need people there inside this issue because we don't know who is taking the bribe, where the corruption is coming from. We need somebody, a neutral somebody.
It can come in.
You think? Wait.
When the initial body.
You think say that individual won't go inside there?
You said
no. Now military force they won't use for there. Because people when they go meet for there, they hold gun.
No, you know that's how what I
they hold everything.
You know that's how what I talk.
So now military.
You know why they talk. There. You know, say if Nigerian government want to go there first and foremost, they will consult their Nigerian embassy. You understand? What I try saying is that no need using the old people there, the Nigerian embassy. No need.
No, this one not be embassy.
Let me change it and put a new fresh body.
This one not be embassy issue.
No embassy issue.
No.
Embassy can be the type of thing.
This one not embassy.
Embassy no issue. But this one embassy can be the part of. They can be eating bride.
Listen.
They can be eating bride.
Sorry to cut you short. Embassy is a company direct from our
government. Represent Nigeria.
To represent Nigeria.
Yes.
Though if they want to help, they can help best. But in this situation,
it don't pass embassy hands.
You said
because this one don't pass embassy.
Embassy people are there to work for our government.
Finish.
They are not. They are not
to tackle this kind of problem.
May I let you know.
If you are there,
may I let you know. Why can I say the situation about pass embassy? If Nigeria government is going there now, is Nigeria government want to know information what is happening in Libya now? First and foremost, they will consult their embassy.
Fine.
They will consult embassy. Any information the embassy give out, that's what they want to use.
No,
they will not use what is happening for news.
No, what you tell me now? Say the embassy for them don't know anything they happen.
The what I try telling you now, the embassy for them, they can be one of the corrupt, those who don't know eating the bride. Who is doing all this? They can be part of it. I don't
agree with
Listen
you.
to me. When I did Morocco for some years ago, when they get some people arrested, he get one man when they come for Nigeria embassy. Then they come release our people with money.
My brother, this one not be embassy.
No, with money. Then they can't release people with money. If they carry you go. They will come release you with money. You understand? Now Nigeria. You see they collect before will release you. Nothing go for free. Nothing is easy.
If you, for example, you let us assume where Nigeria will get embassy here in Spain, and it happened that this country is Libya now. And it happened that most of our people, Africa in generally, they are taking a cross through this place. And it happened that there is a war with criminals or whatever. Then, because of maybe Nigeria embassy is here, and the government did not give them go ahead for anything. I don't know if you understand me. If you are there as a worker, you are there to work to earn your money and not to lose your soul. I don't know if you understand me. So for that, I believe embassy have nothing to do
at all
without government reputation.
Yes.
Without government power, whatever. You know what I want to tell you. The meaning of embassy. Is
to represent
Nigeria.
Let me tell you something. Make I tell you this thing now. You see embassy. Embassy na country inside another country. If they represent the citizen of a country as a body for inside another country. You dey get me? He gets the limit when the embassy they go reach. If you not take, there is order when they come from the country, they come meet them.
You know that.
They know they go beyond that one.
Listen to
so wait
you
listen to me.
I don't say embassy go.
No, listen to me.
Embassy no dey go.
No, listen now.
Embassy must consult the president.
No, that is why I asked you the question. You think say embassy not there aware of wetin dey go on now?
You no understand me. I no think say embassy not there aware. You know the way they talk.
No.
I don't think
say embassy no dey aware.
Yes.
I say embassy dey aware. But with what is going on now,
Yes.
e cannot take it. Maybe some of them there inside, if he get hand on me, there will be a leak somewhere. Because in Spain, I know wetin happen for Spain.
Yes.
Before this, the ambassador change lot of.
Yes.
The Spain is corrupt. Before went to there, say our boys, our guests, they went to Madrid and riot and break that place. Police start to stop everything. But today, you see, embassy, they are corrupt. I think they work with the government. Inside the government, they eating bribes.
Another thing you need to know: Africa is Africa.
Of course.
This is Europe. Embassy of Europe is quite different from embassy
That of Africa.
Because there is no security guiding them much as they are there as embassy representing the government.
The government.
So why?
If you go Nigeria, see, let me use Nigeria. Now use Nigeria
They have a
embassy.
very secret.
No, see.
I say anything concerning the government.
Okay. For example, now our brother talk about to say that they use it for business for Libya.
Yes.
They go hook one person now. They go call people in Nigeria. They go pay money to attack. All those that kind of embezzling. So how you explain that into it? Because I don't understand how they would take kidnap person for Libya there. Like Nigeria person go tell Arabo kidnap this person, we go use it for business. People for Nigeria go pay money for account. Those kind of stuff. I know you don't claim it for I.
No, that kind of stuff. A very simple thing is you don't think when Nigeria people they do that type of thing. Then they call these people as a guide. They call them guide, or they call them connection man, or whatever guide. When they bring somebody
From Africa.
they bring the guide bring them from Africa.
Yeah.
Why they will give to the connection man? The connection man, when we say okay, want to cross them to Italy, we'll give them to the connection man. Through that connection man can send those guests, send those passengers to those regions.
Yeah.
Because now they know where to push them to.
Yeah.
And all those who believe is that connection man want to cross them.
Yeah.
That connection man ain't get a boat because of that they will pay the connection man. Now the connection man feel deceive them, so okay, they are going to the seaside to go and cross. Through there, the connection man can inform rebel to go and wait on the road. When they get to roadside, they will hand over to the rebel.
Yes.
There, they will start calling for money. Calling for money. Yes, they come and rescue to pay yourself. If you cannot pay yourself, they will kill that person.
So meaning, okay, to send the money now, for example, to a Nigerian person, they will give them how they get the money to Libya.
And that is why they tell you now is that Nigeria people, they are working together. They will be sure say they will pay the money to someone account
For Nigeria.
That person will give them that money there.
For the currency of
Libya.
Remember, say, I get a very good friend, and this one are real facts. What my brother they talk not true. Remember, say Western Union they see they exist. Yeah. Apart from Western Union, money grants still there, and other ways to send money there. When they get up, immediately these people reach Libya, even if they are stranded in Libya, they still get phone numbers of their relative back home in Africa.
Yeah.
They can send money through money grant or Western Union or any means to them.
No.
No,
You are wrong. If you say so, you are wrong. For Morocco, when you demo, when I go for Morocco, you cannot for Nigeria send money. Direct,
nope.
Never. Only for Europe here you can send money to Morocco. But for now, Morocco can never send money here. Cannot. What they do in Libya, when I have my brother there for some years, it will maybe if they have connection man, the connection man will give account of somebody for Nigeria.
For Nigeria person
for Libya
to send the money.
Yes,
through what?
You will give them the money. These are the titles.
Yes.
What happened to me?
Okay.
My only brother.
Okay.
He will give you account number. You will put the money for the account for first bank or for anyone who put the money for account.
For the person money, what Nigeria person money.
As the money don't enter,
he will use the currency of Libya to pay the.
He will put the money for there. And the person will hold a teller.
Yes.
You will call them, say, don't put the money on. Then will come call that Nigeria person.
To confirm.
You don't receive
such thing.
That one say yes. Before they will feel allow that person. These people have been working with Nigeria people heavily. That is for that those people they will come give them. Who wants send money go Nigeria or be whatever? They will come give that money to this person. And you understand?
Okay, so if they are not clear, money be sent from Europe, go direct to Nigeria, and somebody receive that money. Okay, and the money the people now wanting to go back to Libya.
No. What the declaration was be say, for example, now, they talk say, for example, now they don't say person for Libya.
Yeah.
So they will call the, for example, now they will bring out one person for Libya, Nigerian man, when get account for Nigeria. So those people they hope go call their family. Their family go pay money put for that man account for Nigeria. So now to that man now, when they there, all those Arabo will get their own
somebody
money.
When they pay the money for the account, like we tell our brother talk, when they pay the money for the account for Nigeria, somebody in Nigeria when you go confirm that account say they don't pay, so that person when they leave go no say yes, they don't pay that money.
Exactly, as you don't pay, and that would say they don't say. Now all these things, and that's why I tell you say, Nigeria embassy, in Nigeria citizen, Nigeria people, I don't trust them. Nigeria embassy can get a hand on it. That is why I say if we want to do something about this issue, we need a neutral bodies. People,
the neutral body we can
use is that
if
you have Nigeria embassy, if you want to find out the truth, let us say another French body there. You can get the truth. Like now we can be saying people are dying in Libya. Something is going on in Libya. You know what president will go to do? He will call the Nigeria embassy in Libya.
As the ambassador,
what is really happening? That one he said nothing. Don't mind them. Maybe if you don't give the bride, if you don't give her the bride, you are not supposed to understand what that is.
Immediately when you tell the president of Libya say all those things are fake.
Yes, the president will say he don't know anything that they talk about. Say don't mind them. You know that they carry fake news. They can be, these people are not trust. You don't trust them. You understand? That is why I say neutral body. It maybe can give out the truth, can give out the rumor.
No, see, where you get, where I don't agree with you without your statement saying neutral body. African Union president, which is the Guinea president, he know about this thing. Few weeks ago, he talked this thing, say this thing must stop. What did happen for Libya? Must stop. I remember now Guinea, the Guineans, now they travel past land, past Nigeria. If you check the map, for them to come outside talk and say this thing must stop as an African Union president. Why is Nigerian president not go say no?
I go say he go.
Why not go no?
I go say he go stop.
So my brother no be
Nigeria not support.
No be
Nigeria be giant of Africa.
Apart from that one,
if without Nigeria not support, I go say stop.
No.
If you are the deceiving Nigeria president, this is not going.
You dey get am wrong. This one na body. No be only this. Whether Nigeria na giant of Africa, that one na language wey we take dey deceive ourselves. We dey talk of umbrella wey cover all Africans. You dey get me? I'm talking for here. No be only Nigeria dey. If you think say na only Nigeria dey kill, you dey get am wrong o. They dey kill all migrants from all countries for Africa. All na dey kill. Not be Nigeria. Na all. Not be only Nigeria. You think say those ones wey dey die for water na only Nigerians? Not only Nigerians. Moroccans dey, Senegal dey, Mali dey. But wetin we dey believe be say na Nigeria na many pass, na Nigeria many pass, na Nigeria many pass. My brother,
let me tell you one thing.
African Union need to step into this issue.
Let me tell you one thing. Some years ago, Nigeria get their ghetto, Mali get their ghetto.
You dey talk, dey come my side now.
Mali get their ghetto, Guinea get their ghetto. When they strike, if you go to their striking point, Nigeria always strike Nigeria. Now they let you know today. Nigeria always strike Nigeria. Guinea man no go dey inside that boat.
What is strike?
When they push them, they go.
Push them, they cross, enter the
sea. They won't push them enter sea.
They won't push them enter
sea.
Strike. They want strike them. That is, they carry the ghost inside. They want cross them, enter there. Now only Nigeria people, Nigeria on that boat. Cameroon dey on that boat, but the way when Arab people, I have to let you know, if you like you take it, don't you take it, no problem. The way Arab people are respecting Guinea respecting Senegal,
My brother, we Nigeria, we are zero.
That one our nature. Everywhere we enter with the spoiler. That one our nature.
To talk. I don't know whether really they are killing Guinea, they are killing whatever. I don't really know. I'm just talking about my own country people right now. What is really happening now, my brother? My fellow brothers in Nigeria citizens in Libya, they are the one killing our people. Now they kill them because if you like, you don't agree. You know now they kill them because they're part of selling them, giving them information. And that's the way that they come when for road for bush. They don't radio say they are coming. Arab people, you know how many Arab people they forgo mission. You know how many Arab people? Arab people will be one or two.
So,
the rest black, the rest people will be Nigeria.
One question for you now, Mr. Donkoyo. As far as saying we, especially we Nigeria, now we they kill ourselves.
Now we they kill ourselves.
So yes. You know things say we feel pushed up. We when they outside or people when they Nigeria or the governors, you know things say there's a miss to push stop to this stupidity.
There's a means to put stop for this stupidity. The means to put stop with this stupidity. If like the other day, get one show when I do the other time when one boy called for Italy. If you know like all these mafias, all these kind of people who do all this thing, all this type of connection people, if you the J2, 3 or they kill some of them, I believe all this thing will stop.
So how they would investigate to get the root of those people when they do all this?
Like when one boy entered Italy one time, was crying, say somebody frustrated life and they do whatever. They bring some pictures cover, see people they frustrate somebody's life. You understand? I will get the picture here, be whatever. Maybe if you want me to call that boy, I feel some caller for Italy to see here the more information about what is happening in Libya. Now Nigeria people, now they kill. You understand? If you want me to call the boy, I can call the boy to more ask about Italy, about Libya. Now Nigeria people, now they kill. You understand me? So one thing that they try to let you know is that anything is happening in Libya, now we Nigeria.
Okay, like this topic that say we Nigerians, president don't feel can fight for this one now. So what does they try to talk? Say we when they the Nigerians, nobody will get right to go meet the police of Libya to tell us the situation they happen. You know be police now. If you work with me to investigate and to get the root of this thing.
What is our embassy doing? That is the question. The embassy is to represent the people.
Yeah.
And when the embassy is not representing the people, there is a problem somewhere. You cannot just fold hands and you say make individual defend himself. That is the problem. I don't talk about before, I will keep on saying it. Africa as a continent, sorry to say my brother, we don't have leaders. All we have, they are called rulers. This thing they pay me for body as if my people did there. My brothers not fit pass land though. My people not die for them. But I take these people as my own people. Do they get me? I take these people from my own because some videos when I watch yesterday, I don't feel watch them. They kill human beings like chickens. Do they get me? So you cannot tell me say if the video watch this thing, they see this thing on edge. You know, if you tell me say Nigeria ambassador, the people, the minister for foreign affairs, information minister for Nigeria, not if get such information. You cannot tell me what are they paid for. Information minister did there. We get foreign affairs ministry. Did they get information? Internet now very simple thing for you to get information. My brother, wait. You dey get me? So you don't go fit me say the president not know wetin dey happen, say he called the ambassador say such thing no dey happen.
No, I don't say it.
No, listen, no, I not talk say I not dey kick against what you talk.
I don't say such thing no dey happen. I say any information the ambassador said to the president, what you will say.
Yes, I not dey kick am, but the president can go online to see things for himself. You dey get me? So the fact is, let the African rulers, I call them rulers, they are not leaders. Let them wake up to their responsibility. Let them wake up.
So, Mr. Owens, like what do they talk now? Our embassy did here. So our embassy know they function like the way it's supposed to function.
Yes.
Remember, I say for that Libya, we still get our Nigerians when still they positive concerning this issue. Why they not go demonstrate for that Nigerian embassy, at least for them to know their fault and to wake up?
I believe see, let me tell you something. This thing what they do so, you know how many people go criticize us? So why would they do this kind of thing? Some will praise you, some will criticize you.
Yeah.
Might be the irony of life. You they get me? Some people go daily back go say not concern them. Like you talked before, moderator. The president filter say who sent them? Many people go say who sent them when they pass road.
That is
The country goods let they pass road. Some go say who passed, who sent them? You know, concern me. They decide to take that kind risk. So when they take am, what did they say when they take am? Which is very bad. You dey get me? So you no go fit talk say people dey inside that Libya when go criticize these people say who send them come there? Few of them go say this one our brothers that they kill so make we talk out. You dey get me? So it depend on you as I dey feel the pain. Not be so Mr. B dey feel the pain. Not be so Mr. C dey feel the pain. Na only few people wey know wetin dem dey call the value, when you get the value for life, na go speak out. As we dey talk here, na so people dey talk other places. So as I tell you before, na only talk we go continue the talk till the year. That is the issue.
So like before now, let's come back to another topic now. More just okay. We talk about like Europe, no they respond. America no they respond the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, like waiting about talk the first call from London. Yeah, okay. We talk of all these issues now. What of like our president, our governors, people who steal our money, they go carry and call Europe come back. You know, stuff for here now. If you get money for our account, they control you.
Of course,
they need to know how come the money.
Yes.
So but they themselves will get that bank for like London. When they accept all those huge amounts, they know they investigate put who deal with Nigeria, which one come corrupt us now?
Now there be partners, what the English people they call partners in crime. The European Union, how will I say it? They support this thing because actually if somebody steal money from Africa, say one can deposit for Europe, the European government gets the rights to hold these people. But this European government, they not they do it, they encourage stealing. Because if they do this thing, they hold our people when they steal money come, we no go get too much people when they try to, most people when they enter the offices for Africa, not to go steal, carry come Europe for their family. That is one of their aim. When they make it, they fight, they die, they say they go enter this office. So the European Union and most of the banks for Europe, they contribute to the problem when they Africa. You dey get me? That is why African leaders they steal, they come Europe. And because of our selfishness and our mindset, we know they think of our people. Our leaders, our rulers, they travel, they come Europe now.
Of course.
They see what they happen for Europe.
Of course.
But why they don't fit one for our country? Because of wickedness.
Yeah. If you say wickedness, one, the European and the rest, they support to this corruption in Africa.
Yes.
Why? Because they get benefit.
Yes.
Okay. Two, the leaders, as you said, rulers when they for our country.
Yes.
Okay, they are doing all these stupid things now. If we the country people see they talk and say, if we keeping quiet for this issue, they themselves go see they do every time when they do election, that's just to enter post, collect money, embezzle and come out. Nobody specialized to talk this matter or journalist. Of course, from Europe here, if we provide journalists, where would they empowered to fight for these cases? You understand? Especially this money, when they carry come in Europe, they will just dump am for the bank. Even right to sue even the country to court. I'm telling you, even to sue our people to court. How best to go carry the huge amount of money come? Carry huge amount of money come, but nobody when they talk puts. So before we start, let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue with the topic. Oh, thank you, the viewers. Good evening, everybody. So we'll come back short time. Let's just take a break.
My bladder don't full.
Now, peace.
thing pay me. I don't say
You
you
don't
don't
deny
carry, you know.
Back from break, so our topic, so viewers, if you join us, if you sign up, if you download our apps, so if you call in the number there for screen, if you get point of view, just call us, share with us, we will discuss them. So our programs will do, so please, if you there for Facebook, if you share them, help us share them to pass the information to reach millions of people. So thank you. Back to our topic. So Mr. Donkoyo, so concern this issue of money when they pay put for people account. So all those who went in Nigeria, when they collect the money, when they investigate concern this money, they themselves now business, then they are been just normal work.
No, na business they dey, because na their business, na their normal work when they work, because when one of my brother, the way of he take pay money one certain time, they will give you someone account, you will pay to that person account. You understand? Those people, they use different accounts, they use the different people, and anybody when they use, if they get your percentage, and most of them, when are doing all this, all their gig or their connection on that side, you understand, they will pay through their account, then they exchange their account. You understand? This issue of these people.
Just for the seconds. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Good evening, sir. Please your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm coming from England.
Oh, welcome, sir. Your point of view, sir?
Yeah, good evening. I'm seeing people in live video.
Yes, sir. Your point of view.
What I want to ask you is that these politicians.
Yeah, go on, sir. Go on, sir. We are hearing you.
Yeah, about these criminal politicians in Africa.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just like the way they are now. If they steal money and bring it to you, we that is in Europe, we don't supposed to be receiving those people.
That is true.
You understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
We have to have the same mind to fight these people. So whenever they come to you, will gather together and drag them back. You understand? So if you look to people like Congo.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I mean? Hello?
Yeah, we're heading you, sir. We're heading.
Yeah, if you look like Congo, so their politicians, before they come to you, they fear very well.
Yeah.
You understand? So
Yes,
what that is you don't go for them to be receiving them.
Yes, sir.
They are more than fucker. You understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So whenever they come in, it's better we drag them back.
Yes, sir.
We still don't drag them back. They are criminals.
Okay, sir.
So it's good for you not to scare them. We that is in Europe.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
It's better for you to have the same mind so that we can also disturb them whenever they come here. You understand? So that's my contribution to manipulate these people.
So what advice do you have to your people back home concerning the issue going on in Libya now?
The issue coming that is going on in Libya is that we are still looking up to the politicians because it's only there that we go and rescue those people. You understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if not, there's no other person that will do it because I listened to the UN and this ECOWAS there in Libya.
Yeah, African Union.
Yes, African Union. So they are not ready to help them. They are not ready to do anything. So it is their duty, Nigerian politicians, each African countries to go there and pick their people. You understand? So just like what do they call it? You know Ghana?
Yeah.
Ghana deported about the few, that was everything. Is it not this week?
Last week.
Yeah, okay, last week. So they carry some of the people back home. That is Cote d'Ivoire, the same thing.
Yes.
Nigeria have to send flight there, and
Even Cameroon is even planning the same thing now.
you saw what?
Cameroon.
Yeah.
Cameroon is planning the same thing, but I don't know what the Nigerian government are doing.
Yeah, those people they are motherfucker. You see, this guy what they call him, those state governor.
Obaseki.
He's in Italy now. I think he's in Italy.
Yes, he went to Italy.
No, he's not. He's still in Italy.
Yeah, he's there.
Okay, what is that guy doing there? What is he doing? That is doing his job. Okay, the money that the little money, the money is still there. I want to come and put it in the bank.
That is what they do.
So the people in Italy, they're not supposed to receive that guy. They're supposed to carry it back.
It's a shame.
You understand? So it's okay that you people that is talking in the media, you have to say it. So that we all should gather to continue pursuing those people.
Yeah, right.
We elect you as a governor, so we never put you there to come and suffer us.
Okay.
So we require continue to looking at them. This will be getting wrong. They are human beings like us. They are not liars. They are not anything. So if we have the same mind that gather together, we must push. You understand, my brother?
Yes, sir.
So you people that is talking in media, you people have to say it out so that people have to gather and started driving these people from Europe. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you people have to gather together. You people have to be saying it.
Okay.
It is something that you people will publish. Be telling people wherever they come. Just like the other day I was in Spain. Is it not that's governor?
Yes.
Yeah, he visited Spain. That's the August.
Yes.
So somebody come to call us that we should come that the governor from Delta State governor is in Madrid that we should come and welcome him. I said, well, what is wrong with you people? Some of them are ready to dance culture. You understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I said, those guys are criminal. We don't have to welcome them. You understand? I was on my own. We were to go there. Go and
boo him.
You said?
I said your own intention was going there to boo him.
Yeah, to go and destroy what is, to go and pursue him. Yeah. Carry everything to pursue them. They are criminal.
God
so
bless.
We have to start this thing. We have to start.
That.
So any one of you that two of you that is talking in media, this is actually people have to try so that we organize ourselves here.
Yes.
If they are in London, we get information that are here. So we that is here, we attack them.
Yes, that is why we are creating the awareness, because it's like I don't call them leaders, I call them rulers, because they are best of, because they are,
I read that one before. And God defending with me. I hate
yes,
so much. I hate them with passion.
because they are best of passage.
Yeah.
That is why we are creating this awareness on Cleveland television, letting our people know what is going on in the world.
Yeah. You people are doing a very nice job.
God bless you, sir.
You are doing a very nice job. I love it so much.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm pleading you people, just try. You people should try. Try so that we organize ourselves. Go that is in Europe. Now Congo, these politicians, they don't want to come to Europe.
Yes, they don't come. I know of that.
Yeah, when they come, it's a problem. Even like this, their musicians, any of their musicians that don't do it. You know what they do there?
No.
It's a very big problem they will be hiding. So that's what our people need. Nigerians, it is all Nigerians. We don't need short man.
God bless you, sir. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So, like, waiting this brother they talk, say, if what's I pick for the talk, say, the corruption of our country, the fault of the corruption, the fault still come from we when the Europe.
Yes, I agree to wetin you dey talk, and I agree to wetin this caller talk. Make I give you just one information, just 2 weeks or a week now. Anambra election, when the people say they no dey do election, do you know what this politician did?
No.
They go bring rice, they share for the people, make dem come vote. You see wetin how they take dey catch our people. mogul. They no know say this rights when they give you make you come vote, immediately they enter that office, all this money na somewhere they go take the money, they go take the money back.
Yes,
so I agree with you say we still join wetin dey cause this corruption. How old is the president of France? How old is he? Because they get democracy when they work, they get the people when stand say no, this thing not go be like this.
Okay, like what you talk say they get people when stand. Okay, we in Nigeria who stand?
Because we dey like wetin my brother don koyo talk, we dey betray each other. We fit plan like this as four of us then I say no, this governor wey come from this also state come this Mayoka, make we go do am for airport so that shame go catch am say where you dey come na people like you na build am. Four of us fit plan am. In the night one of us fit go meet the governor say see wetin dey plan, why he don go collect money. So Nigeria na be Nigeria problem.
So Mr. Friday, what you get to talk like this last call talk like say governor of Edo State dey for Italy till today never still come go back, and this issue dey happen for Libya and Italy. He no fit talk anything, he no fit participate anything. Wetin dey do?
In fact the mission is for it come to Europe for a mission, and of which me and you don't know about, and not that they are not hearing what is going on in Libya.
No. He said me and you know here. As a governor, they elect him to serve us, not we to serve him. As in there for Italy, the what he make can come supposed to expose. See what he make can come. The what he treat, the treatment when he can't treat for they supposed to they open up. Say what I don't state governor can't do for Italy.
Make I give my brother one information. I go stop there. According to the reports, what he make the governor come Italy. They say they come for anti-human trafficking summits. Now they come for Italy.
Yeah.
So now they can go Italy.
Now they can go Italy.
Yes.
The process of the treatment and the process, what he did, you know, if they do something, and this will come for. So there must be a proof that this is what you are doing. And here we start from, and here we work rich. Since when he come, okay, our people went to Italy. Why they not tackle the man to prove what he come do?
Where I go for start from that issue be say he say he come Italy according to the report when I get say he come Italy because of this human trafficking and prostitution issue.
Yeah.
But that will not be the issue when we dey go.
I know, yeah.
I wan just take you go the comot. He say he come for that summit the day the meeting. Their plan be say people when they do prostitution and people when they traffic they enter Europe, make them not follow these people again, make them remain for Africa. Unknowing to them say the thing when they make these people they enter road, they say that they come Europe, they won't come better their life. Before you say you won't come deport person, or you won't come tell the Italian government say you make provision for your people for us, make they not come they do prostitution, or make they not they do human trafficking, not beside they support them, or make they not they do. You go get something concrete for grant. When these people, if they come, they go come do if you deport them. That one I your headache. That one not concern.
Okay, one question again. Like since when they for Libya now, that's when they talk, they meet governor, president of Italy, they make agreements now. So then they show them, say see what they do.
Yeah, it dey on net.
On net.
You feel read down for net, you feel follow the story on net, say see what they do.
Okay.
And that one make them come.
Okay, for example, now based on what the last call talk concerning those people when they embezzle our money, call Europe, they will still successfully bank them, use and take do business. But we, the body of the country, we the Nigerians, will not fit demonstrate anything. So how we go take fight these issues? Like as we talk, say we know so they betray ourselves. No man, we not fit focus say we betray ourselves, say we go still fold our hand. So among all, there's still good ones who are ready to fight for the rights.
My brother, our last program I tell you say the only thing wey go solve everything wey dey go on, whether Nigeria or Africa in general, na revolution. Na go stop this thing, and e need to start from somewhere.
Of course.
And one day e go start. Take Zimbabwe for example. If they tell Mugabe say he go comot for power like that, you no go believe. You dey see me? So all these things that I open up to everybody, say one day it go happen.
Like I'll ask you a question now. Like wetin our brother talk say, some of the countries for Africa, they are all these that president, governors, they fail to let them enter Europe, even invest some money, carry money, because why? If they come, there are people when they here who treat them well, the way they don't expect them. So why we Nigerians don't feel stand for that kind of situation? Like provide, because here many of our people school for here to bring a journalist, informal people who will feel fight, defend Nigeria.
One, Nigeria full of betrayal. They will betray you, do whatever.
You talk this word, you get one word when I take from Barack Obama and the wife. They say one man can change the nation. Forget say people, everyone they corrupt, but you alone can stand. Through you, there will be right people to change this.
So one man can change the situation the other side when you say it. But one thing I want to let you know, my brothers and sisters, who is that person? Nigeria needs someone who is buoyant enough to carry all those big people, all those big or top people, will put them for top flight, go through them for head, and Nigeria one.
So who would do it?
Who would do it? Now me and you. You understand? That is why the other I say if you vote for Don Koyo, I will go to do all those things. You understand me? I will go to do all those bad leader. Listen to me. Listen to me. All these things I will go for them alive. But what I talk is that I tell you not the truth. But I take that from no, that you ask question. Now say those people. Now me and you want one. But me support me when they talk. Another thing they laugh. You we see how the country want to go. No, the thing go happen. Okay. No, we see how want to go. Whether we vote for you or they take our.
No, what you they talk? They make us they laugh. This one, what you they talk? Not be joking matter. Now the pains where they are at. I know what you they talk, my brother Don Koyo. How you dey feel about the country because you know they happy. Even most of us when we tell ourselves the truth. Most of us when in the Western world we know they happy. You dey get me? I dey watch one thing on net today. May I chip in this word? I dey watch one thing for net today. So migrants for America, they did border of Canada, between America and Canada.
Yeah, I watched it.
You watch that thing? When I see the way the policewoman they talk to these people, I dey shed tears. Say, see, if they deny una this thing una they come for so like asylum, una won't come sick. Una not they go back to America, una they go back to where una from come. They say where una come, they say they be Nigerians. I feel now. If our country good, if things they on grant, this what they call social amenities they grant. I don't think say most people for leave Africa. Most people for not leave Africa. For the Africa do things. So make we feel the talk say waiting consign them, why they kill, why they not they kill, why they no. If these people get money as these big men get money, they don't go pass land. You they get me, they don't go pass land. They go they still they fly that plane when these big men children they fly. Now because they don't get money, they think say they won't come better their life. That make them fall in the hands of these people. Not because say they fall in the hands of these people, we go leave them or we will keep quiet. No. Now only talk I go talk. Anybody they talk say what they do or what they talk na bad thing. That one I heard it. But what I know we say for the things when they see for net, for the things when they read, I know say what they happen for Libya and what they happen to migrants, not be good thing. Our leaders, I dey tell our leaders, now our leaders not get the blame.
So thank you, Mr. Owen. Viewers, are here we did for Cleveland TV online. Sign up with us, join us, download our app. If you're on Facebook, share what they talk so to reach other live to hear to get the information. But one thing I want to tell you, you went there, if you get any point anything we fit do to organize ourselves to make sure to fight our right for our rights for this Europe, to defend our country. I beg, call this line. We there 24 hours. Call us. There will be information. We get linked to you. Then we go unite. It might be from London, from Germany. We go unite together to fight for this issue, especially for these our people, our president, governors. When they embezzle our money for other countries, from other states, they cannot come Europe to enjoy, to do any other thing. We need to join hands together to fight. You need to join hands together to fight for this thing, because if you say, you not concern me, who go do it? But we need to bring idea, point of view to share them together. Even you and we feel link together. You and I go link together to make sure so to fight the right. If they pay me say governor, president, all these as to representative go embezzle our money, carry and come here, come back. For the people come London, come Europe, come Spain. But we when they go still just they loot them, they leave them, they do what they do. It's not easy. It's not fair. It's not something good. It's not fair. We need to fight. We need to wake up, because if we say no concern you, you not concern, we go fight them. We will still continue to live those stupid life, stupidity life. Look at our country now. We get many graduates, no work. Who go fight for this issue? Nobody is willing to fight. Okay, look like we don't die for Italy. Look like we don't die for Italy. Now, if you compare like we don't die Italy, brother. If you compare like when they Italy, we don't die, say them wake up, say we will fight for this right, on time for this solution. No, it's a taste of joy. It's a taste of joy. So we went to Europe. We need to organize ourselves, organize a group to fight for this issue. You understand me? Because if everybody continue to foot hand, may I tell you, brother, 200 years to come, me and you know this earth again. So what is the issue of to be afraid? Why must you be afraid? 200 years, you know the last one you feel is still there, but your life don't bear. So we need to wake up to fight for the right of Nigeria, because if we continue to leave our country people, we will still our president. Now would they lose? Now would they fuck up? So come back to stage now, back to the topic when we talk about concerning Italy to Libya. So, or Libya to Italy, all of them are
the same.
That's
the case.
1 minute. I don't get the guy online now.
Yeah.
I'm calling Italy right now. The guy will travel through Libya, where get a program. Lucky. Hello? Lucky.
Hello, I'm with you.
I bet if he explain how they do for Libya, how they take cross and whatever.
Like as I was saying, when I left Nigeria, so I have somebody I paid money to come to Italy, shut that down. So on our way coming, in Agadez, I paid us in Agadez, we are sent to one woman. Her name is Mary from Yoruba. She's a young girl. She's got up to, let's say, 30 to 22 years old. So she's one that brought us in Agadez, so we don't actually know it's traveling. So when I took us to Agadez, the traveling of the put us in the prison, I still have the picture of the president in my phone, and also the person the person that is killing people in that place. His name is Rambo. So
it's Rambo.
When it's Rambo by name, he was arrested in Italy now, but we not actually know how they are doing the matter. So, even the time I came with, we left Nigeria together, we were killed like that same Rambo, he tied his mouth and his neck and killed him. Even me, I was also refused to be killed that day, but it's God that rescued me from that place. Many years in that place, we were having this of one for Western babies through this to our Nigerian people and Ghana people who is working over there. So that's fun. So when they demand for money, they say that she pay the Nigerian money is 250,000. They say that she pay 240 to do out. So
yes.
I told them, I said, like me, I don't have money because I left my country, I had a problem, I was in a panic when I left my country, so my sport was to purchase. So I told them I don't have any jobs to do, so it's electric shock.
Every day they shock you, then they put they use electric, they shock you.
Yes, I still have the wax in my body. every day, they use electric shock. So
who is doing all these things? Who is doing all these things? Who's not?
I'm talking about
Nigerian people or the Libyan people?
The Nigerian people, I still have this picture in my phone. The guy that is doing it, I still have this picture in my phone.
Thank you.
Okay, how do you pay? How do you pay the money? The money they demand for you, the 250. Nigerians, they are among the.
Yes, you know.
The money. How do you pay the money to Libya?
Okay.
Yes, the money was still to the account in Nigeria.
Who shall account the Libyan account? Who shall?
Nigerian account.
Nigeria account.
Yes.
A Nigerian man account or a Libyan man account in Nigeria?
A Nigerian woman account, Nigerian woman account. She said in Libya that she has only connection in different locations for that business. So that so somebody is in Nigeria receiving the money in Nigeria. If you want to take the money, you don't pay it in Nigeria. That is 250,000 in Nigeria. When you send it to Nigeria bank, they receive it to Nigeria there. Then you call her that they have already received the money before she releases you. So if you try to turn the account, then the first 2 people will block the account. Even my elder brother who was a soldier. So we try to fish out something on that issue, how they operate. The 2 accounts that we used to pay money for them, which we are not going to talk about. They tell my brother that the accounts have already been closed. They have closed the accounts, so they don't want this full account. So they can confirm the owner, who is the owner, they can't be able to confirm it. So when we are inside there, we do take pictures with the money request, we will have the guy can get a person who is good without there. Even when they are teaching us, they are always shed tears. Because they have to do it, because if they don't do it, they will also fix themselves. So this was also help us to get some information about that place. Even when I paid the first money they demanded for, they demanded for 250,000. Before I left Nigeria, I have 4 6 vehicle that I'm using. So I once said to Jericho, I sent 250,000 into the account for them to release me. So then they came to me, they told me that they have already paid money. After 2 days again, for them to release me, I'm waiting for them to leave, open the door for me to go. So after like 2 days, the lady came. He said the money was withdrawn by the person that put the money in the account. I called my mom. I said, please, when you people withdraw the money, do you think I'm joking with my life? Even I'm still sending some pictures to you people about people that is driving over there. You don't think I'm joking. My money is something, we're talking about people all the standards. I've already the money. So we try to get out, withdraw the money. This Franco and so is the one that gave me the account. So the account they get to me is the same account, not the woman's account. So I think the money wrongly to the same account. The woman started increasing my business. The day my brother called, my brother said, okay, since he's a soldier, he's about to send Libyan soldier to come and settle that issue. So they told my brother, they said, since they want to send Libyan soldier to them, then first of all kill me before my brother will come and rescue me. So that same day, this Rambo used his tweets, 2 things on my back, keep out my stress. It's something things on my back. Even when I was in party, I showed them all those evidence. But if other people could not do anything to that bastard that is doing all these things, they said the bastard is using media, is claiming the skin of them. I said, okay, let them bring him to court so that we that witness it, so we that we give battle, we wanted as the person, let them start many people, we still have his picture because if you are teaching a little child today, you don't know when you go up, you still mark your face. So it's what kind of shit, we keep this what kind of shit, we will see our young girls in Libya, somebody will call our young girls, take careful, tell how much starting dinner, 40 dinner, sleep without the day, they will take her back to the commercial house, they will still be beating her. They will have bargain with the girl in Nigeria that if they don't come to Libya, she will pay like 2,000 now, 3,000 now. If they have already analyzed the need, everybody to talk water for her. They will increase the money to 5,000 now. If the girl did not pay, they will still have to translate. Many of our guests that you are seeing in Europe that is answering baby mama, their mothers 3-4 kilometers, it's not their fault. Because I witnessed many of them that got pregnant in that translate. About 7 cases that got pregnant in that translate, they shared a farm. I spoke with one about 3 days ago. This Rambo that told us, this Nigerian bomb show that I'm telling you, is one that just happened now. Many things happen in life, they are killing you. Many people that they do that, somebody died in this that, somebody died in this state. Whereas they are the ones killing the highest ones. Killing the highest ones. We know yes, they see the dangerous, the dangerous, but we have no chance to pass it successfully by God. But our people over there choose to kill us by themselves.
Thank you, sir.
The kind of weapon they are using, even our Nigerian soldiers, they don't use it. Our Nigerian people and Ghana people, the weapons they use over there, our Nigerian soldiers don't have it. That was to have it. Boko Haram will not disturb Nigeria, honestly.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lucky. Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution.
All right.
Which means those people they are
working with Nigerians.
So Mr. Friday, yeah.
Sorry, moderator, before we will allow you to talk, we'll tell the people we are speaking to, because we are speaking to people are watching us online. Some of them are asking about passport. We should talk about passports. But for now, we don't have much information about the Nigerian passports. But I think in subsequent interview, we'll let you people know things about the Nigeria passport and police report next year, please.
Okay, next year or next few weeks to
get more information about the police and the passport.
Okay.
You see, sorry to cut you off. You see the way these guys play, Lucky. Ali, the way that they maltreat people, the way that they keep person. This is a guy with power. You see, these people, I'll let you know, say, that they transfer money through account. And these people, when they just open account, I say, don't they put that one so that they block account to open another account. You understand? And really, the Nigerian people, part of all these things.
Yes,
because before this situation can stop, my brother, let us first settle ourselves. And even between us, in just between us here now, we ourselves, both those ourselves, they between us. There is the problem of it solving anywhere. You understand? Every Nigeria
go to the top now. One say now to this kill itself. If you check 100% of
now, we Nigeria
they
kill ourselves.
Come to like Europe now. If you open an account, you close them. You don't close them. They must
trace them.
But why Nigeria now? Don't they change? What is the means of ECOWA?
No.
You know, still for Nigeria, say before you open an account, you must get international visa or you go international passport or Nigeria identity.
Nigeria fit trace them.
So why
they not fit trace that account? They never ready. They never take that thing serious. You understand? There's how to trace where that account come from. There's how to know the user account.
Because nowadays, before you open an account, now you must present either international passport or Nigerian ID. So at least the support may say Nigeria still there and where.
No, the Nigerian government never, because of the situation and because of the way that they work their things. If Nigerian government won't trace any account, why they not fit trace am? The bank did it now.
That's surprising.
Now person open an account so they can trace the account.
They never get time. Now I learned that before you open account now, you know meter for your company.
You get meter this thing. Yeah.
It's a form of regulation which can enable the Nigerians to trace, because why putting that meter there is for a purpose, and the purpose is working on in the. So if they continue to do it in this form, I believe corruption will be.
They will have it.
Okay, so sir, thank you, Mr. Friday. So another issue again now, as far as Nigeria, they are among when they do all these kind of things now. Okay, as why we African Nigerians went there for that Libya not still go for that embassy to link with the police of that country to fight out to investigate to bring out these bad people to put them to jail.
My moderator, I don't fit talk am before and I will keep on saying it. Not be everybody they feel the pains of this thing. Like this caller talk just now, say na Nigerians they do this thing. Na true. I get for when that thing don't happen to Nigerian person tell another Nigerian person make he use cutlass cut it back for Libya. Give an everlasting mark. Nigeria and I do Nigeria this thing.
Is good.
You dey get
am? They want the key.
So as we dey do this thing, many people no go even like am. Many people go like am. People wey dey benefit from the money, they go like am. E be like person wey dey thief money. You go come tell who dey benefit from the money say wetin that person dey do na bad thing. E no go support you now. So many people dey that Libya when dey same place for Libya when this thing no dey happen. When no dey happy when fit cry go meet people for embassy. People dey wey dey that same place wey no go cry go say na good for them. So you go see as my brother talk don call you. Now we be the problem. As we dey talk here, other people dey talk for Libya, other people dey talk for Senegal because Nigerians dey Senegal, so Nigeria dey Morocco, Nigeria dey different parts. No country for the world where Nigerians no dey. If they dey cry like this as we dey talk for clear television, so my brother, our president dey not put cotton wood for a year now. Our foreign affairs minister dey not put cotton wood for a year now. Our information minister dey not put cotton wood for their year now. They go hear am.
Okay, Mr. Friday, na say him dey talk now. Only cry, we feel cry. Like we went to Europe, we no fit demonstrate or build up a different group to fight for this right, especially to fight for corruption in Africa.
Yes, we have right. Right is for everybody.
Just for the sake of hello. So we lost the call. We lost the call. So as we talk, so
we get rights. If you want to make use of rights, the right is there with you. But the problem is, are we ready to do it in a way that will help or to enhance all these things to make sure everything is being wiped off? But you see, for us to be united, we disorganize ourselves, whereby we are seeing things are going on wrongly. The so-called person will be having the initiative to carry it up, but the other one will be drawing. What now? Only you dey here. You understand me?
Yeah.
So for that, the person will be frustrated. Before you know it, things will be falling out of hand.
So you know, say not to for example, like this program now, we go there for television, 11 TV.
Yeah.
Now person start get them. As they bring and don't get more awareness to talk, to fight for the right.
Yeah.
So if you bring them come out now, what if your idea now won't feel reach others or to unite? Which way to unite now to fight for the right?
Yes, the way I feel we can unite is as we are saying it and others are hearing, then the information will be carried out again to other people, so that when the information will gather and everybody put mind to work together, I believe things will come up in reality.
And let me add to my brother. Now when you dey sell idea, they give somebody when you get interest to your idea, now na go fit work together.
Okay.
You all be like wetin Bible talk. Two cannot work except they agree. If I dey sell idea give you and you no get interest on the idea, you no go buy am. But as I dey talk this thing now, see the killing. I get proof. I show you say, see this killing o. My brother, this thing no good o. And you get that human feeling. you see am say wetin this brother dey talk na true, you go get interest say I join you. But in a situation when I bring idea come give you say see this killing, or you say I send them, na me send them, make dem go pass Libya. You don dey kill my spirit to fight. So you can only sell idea to somebody when get interest for what you dey send.
So thank you, Mr. Owen, and thank you, Mr. Friday. Also, thank you, Mr. Donkoyo.
Sorry, the most important thing is that the people that get involved in this problem, the government and the so-called protocols have to do something about it, because people are dying there. As we are here talking, they are there tormenting them seriously.
Minutes.
I don't know if you understand me. That is why we are here. No solution, no movement. How can that problem be solved? How can that problem be solved? And the people have get involved in it. They are dying there. No help from any corner. What are we going to do? What is the reaction from any man or any woman bearing Nigerian person?
So viewers out there, as when they hear us, the number there for screen. Any link, any information, anywhere where you see say we feel fight for this issue, contact us. Not don't fear. If they think of your number, don't just contact us. Give us the link. We go join hands together and fight them. Or you get idea to create awareness to fight all this corruption men when they carry our money, they come Europe. Now join us. We there for the package. The number they call us, we will unite together to fight for all those embezzlement men when they carry our money come Europe. So before we round up, like Cleveland TV, we still do for Pama de Mayoka's pay. If we did for Facebook, help us share them to reach other life, to win so, to connect ourselves and to unite ourselves. Or you not get the app. If you get your phone, you free download them. Just write Cleveland notebook. You go appear for your Play Store. Download them, you will get every information. Sign up with us. Any idea when you get concerning this package, reach us. You are welcome. Every on Tuesday and on Thursday. On Tuesday from 8 o'clock, we dey here. 8 p.m. From 8 p.m. for Spain o'clock, for Spanish time, we dey here. They talk about this matter. Also, every Saturday too, from 8 p.m. we still dey for this station for online. They talk concerning this matter. Anything, if you don't do anything that time, so you don't come back from work or for your work, so you get chance, join us. Bring your point of view, point of view. If na comment, if you comment to us, we see wetin dey happen, see wetin dey see. We go hear and we go read and we go understand and we go still talk concerning the matter. So before we round up, back to Mr. Friday. I want you get to tell the viewers before we just round up, because you have 3 minutes to close.
What I have is still what I have said so far. Is a total organization. When I mean say organization, is physically, spiritually, or morally. All hands must be on desk. Otherwise, something will be falling wrongly as it is now. So I'm telling the viewers out there that they should help in one way or the other, where they can seek information or get to the right panel on this ground, that the people in Africa that are dying in Libya, so that the problem will be solved. They have to show it to people and give information about it, so that people will know where to stand and where to start from and where to walk. Please, we are begging everybody. This thing is between me and you, because our brothers, our sisters, they are there, and our parents, they are at home. They don't know what is happening. But you that is seeing it the way me I'm seeing it, you have to help in one way or the other to fight and to give information and to make sure say this problem we come to an end. Thank you, Mr. Listeners. Help people and help yourself for this program. It's very good. It's interesting. I want everybody to join together to make sure say this problem is have come to an end. Thank you, Mr. Listeners.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Friday. Oh, back to Mr. Doko before we round up. So, what do you get to tell our viewers over there?
Which I get to tell our viewers, make our viewers stop, when we stop to betray ourselves. May we Nigeria team up together. May we try to come. May we try to unite together. May we not push all these bad leader. If not to go put away the for SIC. May we go pack all the bad leader to wait for SIC. With all these things, our country will be good again.
In unity we shall stand, in divided we shall fall.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Donkoyo. So back to Mr. Onwe. So what you get to tell our viewers before we close?
Thank you very much, viewers, for your time. First of all, I will still send my condolence messages to the family of those people who don't lost their lives for Libya. But I will still tell you that the bitter truth of it. Most of them will never hear from our family and loved ones for so many years. Make una not get that belief say that they are alive. Because something bad don't happen and it will continue to happen for Libya. I dey beg una, make una not go through Libya again. Make una stay here because una life worth so much. So I beg, make una stay as. And I wish those family when don't lost loved ones, may God give them that hearts to bear that loss. So may God be with una. Una do well.
Thank you, Mr. Onwe. So as we close, now where we do this now, Clevera TV, online for Command Mayuka in Spain. So if you join us, if you sign up with us, share our talk, our program so that to reach other lives, to get more information and to win many souls. And every Tuesday we dey here from 8 p.m. We dey here. They start the program, and also every Saturday from 8 p.m. too, we still dey here for the program. So prepare, arrange, which channel you are free to call, you are free to send message. We are here to hear from you, to listen from you, to read what you send. So if you get anything to publish, contact us. If you get any ceremony when they take place, marriage, annual Thanksgiving, anniversary, just contact us. For the cooking, we dey campaign. And for the designer, Abba, that will be number one. Or your computer just spoil. Ring us, we don't dead here. We go service them, sale, no complaint after we don't touch them. What you get? You get anything to sell? Come to us, we go publish them for you. Or you get anything to give out. When BC you no one use, might tell you one thing, if you get anything when you want use, not go to run for trash you. Now send, might tell you for the time to send. Bring them come here, now shoe or trouser. We will publish and go sample them for our television online. People will still need them for contact us, they will still come collect them. Help your neighbor, help your friends. Nobody knows tomorrow. Life won't live so by 200 years to come, you and you know this ethic, you know, not how people did. So that time they will say, who get this picture? They will say, now you. If you not live for remembrance, nobody will remember you. Forget that thing. So thank you for the viewers. My name now Mr. Wisdom, aka Mr. Oyoyo. Remember blessed. See you next week, same time.